This is the intersection where James Sheets was murdered and a gun was planted in his car. You're going to see it right here. And just so you guys can get a kind of a layout of the land around here where we are, it's kind of industrial, to be honest. There's an industrial fence here, and then it's industry here. There's an industry place right here, and then I take a left here. So this is Salt Springs. I'm coming down right here, and there's a body shop right there. It says open, blow the horn. So I'm gonna go by there in a minute. But first I'm gonna show you guys exactly where James was killed. This is the intersection of Salt Springs at Steel Street. So this is the actual intersection where James was murdered and they planted a gun. So you'll probably be able to see, yeah, you sure can. You can see the tire tracks in the road. You can see the tire tracks. You see the, I'll jump out here in a second. Let me just get a place to park here real quick. I'm just gonna pull off right here, right by the train tracks real fast so we can get a better view of what happened here. Just gonna pull off right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do after this is I'm gonna go around and talk to the neighbors, and I'm gonna let them know that Struthers cops murdered James Sheets, and here are the two pigs that did the murder, and they can watch it on Delete Laws on YouTube, so that if anybody has any information, because just so you guys know, you have to handle your own investigations. Don't think that someone's going to investigate. So, I can tell you guys a story of my own past. A few years ago, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I guess you would say. So I would say maybe 10 or 15 years ago. I'm just going to put this in park and leave my dash cam running in case anybody pulls up here. Maybe 15 years ago or so, a member of my family got in trouble. So let me focus on this real quick so I can let me see if I can figure out what happened here. So there's the skid marks here. There's the skid marks. So here's the skid marks where, because the cop comes around the corner. Oh, you know what? Let me just make sure I'm gonna protect myself here. Let me strap up here. Make sure that I'm carrying when I walk around here. I don't want to put myself in a bad position here. So let me just take this right here. Okay, now we can, okay. Okay, so now let's grab this again, just so I have one of these. Just want to make sure that I always have my gun on me. You always want to make sure you protect yourself at all times, just to be safe. It also lets people know that you're not playing games. I'm not here to have a chest-to-chest match with you. I'm here to do what I'm doing. I don't want to be bugged, so. Okay, so here's the skid marks. Here's the skid marks here. You can see that here. So I think that James was shot. I think James was shot. Let me see if I can remember. So which way was he coming when he got? Okay, so we have that here. It looks, I mean, why would you have the burnout marks here? Let's try to figure this out and see where he was actually when they murdered him, when they set him up for an execution. Let's see where he was. So here's the tear marks here, because the cop came around the corner, so he was coming down Steel Street, and then he was against a curb kind of. So Is this, this is the intersection. I'm gonna go back and everybody get a good look at this so that, keep going straight here to your left. So, is this where he got shot right here? Anybody remember? Was this it right here? Was it on the other side of these tracks right here? Here's some train tracks here. Is this where he got shot? How you doing, hon? Is this where he got shot? I'm not sure where they got him. Maybe it was right here. Because you see those, you see the tire marks right down there, right? You see those tire marks. It's behind me, Lou. So is it down this way? Is that what you're saying? Could it be down this way a little bit further? Is that what you're saying, Lou? I want to see the spot. Walk straight. I got to stay out of the road here because I'm walking down the road. Okay. So, if anybody can pull up the video by the orange barrels, what someone just said. Oh, over there. That's where it is. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? You think it was right there? Because remember, I don't have the video in front of me, so I can't really see it. If you guys can pull up the video, I showed it. I actually have, it took 24 hours to render because I slowed that video down so much. So is this where James got murdered right here? Orange barrels. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? That makes sense. It makes sense that it would be the orange barrel, that they would put this here. And there's a marker here before the road splits. There's the road split right there. So is this where he got shot right here? Oh, the cop threw the gloves. That's right. He threw the gloves right there. That's it. That's the drain he threw the gloves at. That's the gloves he threw. Remember the drain? He threw the gloves at the drain. Do you remember that? That's the drain right there. That's it. That's where he threw the gloves. That's where that pig littered. Right here. Yellow paint is from the investigation. So where would that have been? This has to be it, because that's the hard wheels that the cop turned around the corner. And then is that the drain that the pig threw the gloves at, or is that the drain? There's two drains here. It looked more like that, didn't it? That's the drain right there, right? So that means James's car, it's right here. Is this what? No, because gloves were by the tracks. Is that what you're saying? Closer to the tracks. Right, because they threw the gloves back here, so they couldn't have been right on the scene. Yeah, they put them. Let me take off my glasses here. Yeah, they put a memorial in Dallas for that pig that got murdered, that died in a car accident for 6 years. It's been a Memorial Day for 6 years. So this is where the gloves are. That drain, the cop didn't throw them at that drain. It's been a month. There's not going to be anything in there. So this is the murder site right here, though. I mean, we're standing at the murder site. I'm being as safe as I can be, brother. Is that the drain over there? Is that what you're saying? It had a grate on it. So is that the drain that the pig threw the next drain up? Okay. So could it be this drain over here? Is that what you guys are saying? You think maybe? Could it be that drain, or is it the drain back there? Are you sure, John? Yeah, so some people are saying over there, some people are saying over here. And there's a drain there as well. So there's where Salt Springs and Steel Roads meet. He even says on the thing, I'm coming down Salt Spring, and then he comes around the corner and he hits him. So I think those tire marks right there, just so you know, you heard that pig. You heard him. There's the big evergreen right there. There's the big evergreen tree. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? There's the big evergreen tree. There's the tire marks there. That's what you're saying, Lou. That's the orange barrel. But is this where he was? No, I'm not going to go home and watch the video. I got that video rendering, so you'll be able to see. The pig's name was Tommy Schieneman. You know his name's Richard? Do you know his name is Richard Schieneman? That's his name. His name is Richard Thomas Schieneman. There's the big evergreen right there, dude. So is that what you're saying? It's right here? Oh, there is the police tape right there on the pole. There that is. So that's a marker. The white pole to your left, just past the median. Okay, so you see that house over there? You see that red house right there? There's the drain right there, guys, and there's the yellow caution tape. So it had to happen right here. It had to be, even if we're only a couple feet away, it's right in this area right here. I'm turning, Dorf. I'm turning, man. So is it this drain? Is that what you're saying to me? Okay, but we're not going to find the gloves is what I'm saying. We're not going to find the gloves. His car was left in front of that evergreen. Is that where his car was left? Is that what you're saying? There's a green sign on the lamp post. That's what someone just said. So there's that. It'll just take a second, you guys. Try to be patient. Remember, we're investigating someone's death here. You know, let's take our times here and let's just. Okay. So that evergreen right there, is that the one you're talking about? Is that the tree you guys are saying he was murdered in front of? Is that the one? You couldn't see the gloves at the drain. Oh, you.
I like the stuff you pointed out about that, man.
Yeah, he was murdered.
Yeah, I saw
Hi,
that.
Princess. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, you're not? You're a boy with the long hair?
Yeah.
You're just a dope mofo? We're gonna.
Video.
If you guys know anybody, you know any information, please let me know.
Okay.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
This guy was murdered for sure.
All right.
Okay, thanks. Hey, are you guys locals? Are you guys locals? Did you hear about the guy getting shot a month ago here? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, the cops here are murderers, so be very careful. We caught them planting a gun on a guy.
Yeah, my dad showed us that, yeah.
Here's the flyer.
Okay.
Keep this with you, okay?
Yeah,
if you guys have
I saw
any
your
inf-
YouTube channel. You
Yeah.
made the video? Yeah,
Yeah.
my sister-in-law.
Please let me know.
She literally just showed it to me.
I'd like to find out. Did you guys hear the shots?
They live right up the hill.
So where was James's car?
Right in there.
So James's car, was it up against that
I
median?
heard two things. I heard it over there and I heard it over
Right, but it had to be either, so the folks are saying it was in front of the big evergreen tree?
there. Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
Oh shit, I'm gonna fall over something.
But yeah, I heard about it too.
Did that guy give me the dirtiest look ever just now? Did you see that? That guy looked at me like I was crazy.
Look at this flyer. But
The scene,
yeah,
the scene is beside the big pine tree. Okay,
that's where it's supposed to happen.
right here. Yeah, I think it happened here. I think the cameras,
Around
no,
here?
no, I'm from Los Angeles.
No? Okay, yeah, so when it happened right there. If you go up there, there's like a little memorial thing right there.
Oh, it happened right there.
Yeah,
There's a memorial over there.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
I'll
guys.
show you.
Okay, let's go. Be careful. Okay, we have a leader here. We have a leader here. She's gonna show us where it is. Yeah, Cope Dog, you got my number. I don't have my other phone in my pocket. That's where it happened. That's where oh, Jesus Christ, don't, be careful.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's the memorial for
I'll see you guys on YouTube, okay? Thank you. Okay, so this is, okay, I got the goosebumps going now. This sucks. Oof, 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 got the goosebumps rolling now, man. Heavy. There's the gloves. Well, it is what it is, guys. You know. So that means that Piggy came around right here. Piggy came around right here because he was coming down. He said, I'm coming down Salt Springs. So he came down Salt Springs here. Those are his tire marks. He whipped around there. And James must have been coming down this way. And then he caught him right here. And then they used a bunch of code words about fishing and water and coughing and not feeling good. I'm sorry. 1 second. So be it. We're gonna go over to that house right there. We're gonna head over to that house right there and we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. You too, God bless, honey. Be careful, you guys.
I know you gotta be careful here.
Yeah, from the cops. Watch the cops.
Especially Struthers.
The Struthers cops are the ones who did it.
Yeah.
And the Youngstown cops covered it up. Watch that last video. You'll see that the Youngstown cops work in perfect conjunction. The body cameras is a joke. They all know it. They announce, I'm hot, I'm hot. They literally will look at you like this. They'll go, for you to get out of here. I slowed it down. The body cams are a joke. Unless they're eye level and front and back, they're gonna, it's a,
Yeah,
be careful.
My sister-in-law literally just showed me that video that you posted it yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
It was yesterday?
Yeah.
We were just watching it literally just not even an hour ago.
We have a problem with no transparency. No transparency, people cheat. That's how.
Where we live, Struthers is always
You can't trust cops, no matter what anybody tells you. Trust me, they're garbage.
Yeah, that was crazy what happened to that guy though right here.
They murdered him. They set him up to murder him, and they murdered him. And they wanted to murder him, and they murdered him. So let's go up to that house right there.
Okay.
Take care, honey.
Be careful right here by yourself too.
I got me, Smith and Wesson.
Oh, okay.
So put my gun in my lockbox. Okay, 1 second. Let's go up to these houses up here and let's see if they saw anything. Let's see what they know. Someone knows something. Also, we could get the cadence of the gunfire because they took out that 15 seconds at 1422 to 1438. They took out that 14 or 15 seconds. And as you guys saw, it only took 8 or 9 seconds for him to blast off that 14. So that means this house right here could have heard or could have seen something right here. This house right here. So we're gonna go knock on their door and I'm gonna ask them if they seen or heard anything. There's a little cul-de-sac of houses back here. So let's see if we can find any witnesses who may be able to tell us more. And by the way, guys, just so you know, I was trying to tell a story earlier. When my nephew was wrongfully accused in junior high school, some girl said that he grabbed her boobs. They were going to expel him, and they had already made a deal to put him in juvenile detention for a month. The prosecutor and his lawyer. I went to where they live. I collected the statements from a half a dozen, more than that, almost a dozen kids who said that the girl said, let's set up your nephew and let's say that he grabbed her boobs, and they all agreed to it. And then when I got them in front of their parents, they all broke. Each one of them said, yeah, she put us up to it. She told us to say grab his boobs. Had I not done that, my nephew would have gone to juvenile detention for 30 days and been listed as a sexual offender. She didn't like him. Is that a shocker? Is that a shocker that she didn't like him? Trust me, I understand what it's like to be not liked by people. Believe me, I definitely understand. So let's get some flyers here and let's go talk to some folks. 1 sec, real quick. That was really emotional. That was really tough. It was really hard. Okay, let's grab this bag of flyers here. Let's go see if anybody's got any information that they can give us about James and what may have happened. Is this house for rent? Just see if we can find the right. There's no cars in the driveway, so maybe I'm at the wrong door here also. Oh my goodness, this is what I was trying to find. That's not a Ring camera. I don't think there's anybody here. There's the cigarettes on the porch. There's nobody here. Okay. So let's hit a couple more of these houses. Let's make sure that there's got to be somebody around here that saw something. Here's some black folks out here. They know how cops are. Most black folks know how cops are before all y'all knew how it was around here. So let's see what we can do here. How you guys doing? Very well. Hate to interrupt your Sunday. My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. James Sheets was murdered right over here. He was murdered right here on this corner about a month ago. Did you hear about that?
At the top of the street, at the other shooting from the bar.
Oh, down over
The
there?
guy in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear the shots?
No, I don't live here. I didn't hear.
Hey, you got a second, man? I wanted to ask you about what you heard that the day that James Sheets was murdered. Did you hear what happened? Did you hear the gunshots?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
All he heard is the barrage.
You heard the barrage of fire, of the gunfire,
No, we were good. At the
a
bar.
month ago?
You know, at the bar. And then
Yeah.
the guy who crashed his car at the top of the street. This is his people, or this guy's here on his behalf. You know what I'm saying?
No, I never even heard.
Okay, man.
I never heard nothing. I just
Okay.
woke up the next day, and I walked to the store, and then that's when I seen everything that happened.
If either of those two pigs show up, make sure you know those pigs are murderers. Those pigs planted a gun. Those pigs murdered James Sheets.
Oh, you talking about the guy from Southern?
Right. It happened right here. So I wondered if you.
You know what?
I can't be around broadcast television, or they'll turn off my YouTube. So I got to step away. But make sure if you see those two pigs, watch your back. They'll plant guns on you and they'll murder you. Well, I'm sorry, forgot y'all are black. You already know. The white folks are just waking up. The white folks are just finding out that once the laws are crafted, they'll use them against anybody. So
They from Southern.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
No, I ain't get to hear none. I just
All right.
more than what
Do you know who lives in that house over there? Do you know who lives over there?
where?
In that house right there where my van's parked right there?
That's like she's like 90-something years
She's 97 years old? Okay. Okay. Thank you. God bless you guys. It's on there. It's on that page. It's on that sheet at the bottom. Did you guys are you guys locals? I got a question. Hey, did you guys you guys are locals. Did you hear about that guy that got murdered down there by the cops a month ago?
Yeah.
Struthers?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that? Did you hear the gunshots?
Oh yeah, we heard them.
You heard how did the gunshots sound? Because
There was like 100 and some gunshots. Just
like
pop,
100,
pop,
like
pop,
pop,
yeah.
pop, pop, pop,
Yep.
pop, 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 like that many gunshots.
Yep.
Because they only showed us 14 on the video camera they
Oh,
released.
even my neighbor, the lady that lives in the corner house, she told me there was about 150 gunshots here.
Let me get that again. I'm sorry. You're not on camera. I don't want to expose it.
My neighbor was telling me because she lives on the corner right there on Hartzell. She said there was about 150 shots that went off.
So they only released a body cam that showed 14 total.
Yeah, they said they heard him for a good 2 or 3 minutes. Then shooting.
That's what his widow's telling me as well. That multiple people told her that it was multiple gunshots in different barrages.
Yeah, they were.
Pop, 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 pop,
Yep.
pop, 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 pop.
That's what the neighbors told me because everybody called my house because I live on that street. They're like, "Are you guys okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're
I
good."
saw your thing on YouTube.
You saw it? Good,
Yeah.
good. Remember, don't trust cops.
Yeah.
Without cameras on them, they can't be trusted.
I don't think that guy even had a gun.
Oh no, you don't think he had a gun?
No.
He did not have a gun.
Nope.
We know. You saw the plant.
I saw him plant it.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, plain
Strother
as day.
needs to go
Where's
down.
Where's your neighbor? Which one's your neighbor?
Right at the corner of Hartzell, right on the dead end, right above the tracks.
Don't hold on. Let me put this off. Do you know the address?
No, if you go like
It's a corner of.
Hartzell and Bella Vista.
So I take a left here.
Yeah, and when you go apart, right past the tracks, the first street.
Is Hartzell?
Yeah, that corner house right there on the right.
Take a right.
She was right. She told me she heard it.
These Struthers need to go down.
They're murderers, dude.
Yeah, they are.
They're murderers. I don't care if you back the blue or whatever. Those guys murdered somebody.
Yeah.
They murdered somebody.
I don't even trust none of them.
Why? How could you,
I wouldn't
dude?
trust them when they killed.
I would put you guys on camera. I'm just trying to protect you. I don't want you to bring any heartache to you guys, okay? Thank you. So I'm just going to take a left here, take the very first right house on the right or the left?
Right, there's none on the left.
Okay, thank you.
Go get them so you get them in trouble.
Oh, we're going to get them. They're going down for murder.
Yep.
didn't anticipate that amount of emotion, to be perfectly honest with you. That was a little overwhelming. I wasn't ready for that. It's almost like why I don't answer the phone, right? I don't answer the phone because either I'm going to get someone who lost somebody or I'm going to get someone who tells me what a horrible human being I am. So I don't answer the phone, ever. I don't ever answer my phone. I never will. So I'll just never answer it. But sometimes the reason I don't answer the phone is because I learned that if I pick up the phone, I'm not ready to hear about someone's mother, brother, cousin who just got killed by the police. I'm just not ready to hear that. I'm not ready for it. And so because I'm not ready for it, I can't pick up my telephone. It's nothing personal. I'm just not ready to hear about that death. Okay. There you go. Put that right there. We don't have to hear that. Let's just do one of these too. Okay. Let's go down and talk to the neighbor who heard multiple shots coming out of the multiple shots. And she said 150. She said 150 shots is what she heard. So let's go down there and see what the neighbor says if she's home. Let's go down there and see and find out. Because, you know, Youngstown's cops don't have any body cam footage that shows the shooting. It's all the Struthers cops, and I've put down a deadline. If we don't have that footage by Thursday, I'll file a lawsuit against Struthers. It's that simple. I already told them, and I'm not joking. If we don't have that body camera by Thursday, you can expect a lawsuit. Because you cannot keep the body cam footage. You cannot keep the body cam footage. You can't do that. That's not how it works, homeboy. You don't get to keep body cam footage. Okay, is this Hartzell? I think this is it. Yeah, there's only houses on the right. So let's just pull right up in. Oh, let's just pull right up in the driveway here. It says beware of the dog, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not afraid of no dog. Get the car running. Hello, ma'am. Nothing to fear. I'm not a bad person. I'm just here to ask. I know. I know it's a small town. My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm investigating the murder of James Sheets. I know that you live here, and maybe the day and I don't have you on camera. I just want to protect your identity. But these men are murderers, and I would like.
Are you talking about down there?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know nothing really.
How many gunshots did you hear?
I don't really remember. I'm not on camera or anything.
No. The camera's only looking at me. They don't even know where I'm at. So.
All I know is I heard pop, pop, pop. That was it.
How many pop, pop, pops?
And it just scared the crap out of me.
Scared the crap out of you.
I was like, what the hell?
How many pop, pop, pops did you hear?
I'm not for sure. Because
Was
it
it-
happened like so fast.
Uh-huh.
I was just getting ready to eat.
You were getting ready to have, and then you heard pop, 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 pop,
Yes.
and then was there a break and more pop, 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 pops?
No, I don't think so.
Because
I don't really remember.
You don't really remember?
No. I know it was scary.
Was it?
What is your name again?
That's the name of my channel right there at the bottom of the flyer.
Oh.
My name is Chili. It's my channel,
Oh.
and these guys planted a gun. If you watch the videos on Delete Laws, you'll get to see that they planted a gun.
No, I really don't know nothing. I just heard the popping noise. That was it.
You just heard the popping. Well, I would keep that, ma'am, because those two guys are murderers. So if you see those guys, don't let them in your
Can I
home.
see that I'm not on camera?
Yeah, look. You can look over here. Just peer over. See that? See that? It's just me. You see that? It's only me.
Because I got a story to tell from when I was 15 years old.
What happened when you were 15?
I don't know if I could trust you. Do we need that on at all?
Everybody can. I have hundreds of confidential informants, and I've never leaked a single one.
My brother was murdered by Youngstown City cops a long time ago.
Your brother was murdered by who?
Youngstown City cops a long time ago.
Exxon, or what'd you say? Struthers?
No, here.
What city is this?
Youngstown.
Youngstown cops?
Well, I don't
Do you
know.
want? Give me a pin. I'll write my phone number down on there, and I'll call you, and let's talk about your brother. So
I don't know.
well, I have a
I
very.
don't tell too many people. No. 'Cause it was on my phone.
Ma'am, I'm here to help. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you.
I know. It's hard to trust people.
It's hard to trust people because the people we pay that we're supposed to trust, we can't trust them. That must have been quite a story for you if your brother...
I feel for that family, believe me.
I'll come back by here with my camera off, okay? Is that okay? Okay.
You look familiar, though.
Well,
I've
you
always seen you before.
watch the YouTube and you'll see, okay?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry about your brother getting murdered by cops.
I feel for anybody that goes through that right now. It's all over the west side happening right now, too.
It's all over the west side happening right now?
Yes.
Cops are murdering people?
No, just shoot.
They're just shooting
Random shoot.
people? Yeah.
No, I don't know you, so I don't want to say.
I have a pretty big channel, hon. I can't really hide who I am. I have hundreds of confidential informants, and I've
Where
never...
are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
What are you doing out here?
I'm here to fulfill what I'm supposed to do with my life.
And how old are you?
19.
Oh, wow.
I'm 47.
I was like, you're not 19.
I'm not
My
19.
son's 25 in there.
Okay. Did he hear anything, maybe?
No, he was sleeping.
Did he wake up from the pops? From the pops, pop, pop, pop,
I'm
pop?
not for sure. I don't remember. All I know is just everything happened so fast.
I talked to a woman on an ATV, and she said her neighbor heard 100 gunshots. I was wondering if that was you.
No.
Okay.
I didn't hear no 100 gunshots.
Okay.
I don't think it was that many.
Okay.
Oh. So, how long are you going to be out here for?
As long as it takes.
Yeah.
Until I get these guys for murder.
I just feel for anybody that has to go through anything like that.
I'm sorry about your brother.
I was 15 when it happened.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna walk next door. I'll get my car out of your driveway.
Okay.
Thanks. I will be careful. So you guys, I can't show you the people because obviously I'm trying to protect them. She just told me that her brother was murdered by Youngstown's cops when she was 15 years old. She's not young. She's a middle-aged woman. And she said that the cops murdered her brother when he was 15 years old and she was 15 years old. So maybe it was her twin. I'm not sure. But she just told me that the cops murdered her brother. She just said that to me. That's a random house. I just knocked on the door and she told me that the Youngstown police murdered her brother. Are you listening? I didn't cause this fire. I didn't start this fire. I'm gonna put it out. Let me get some water, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue. I'm just gonna leave the car running here. Keep the AC hot, keep the AC nice and cool. Do they use the front door or the back door? Try the side door over here. Thanks. Hello, ma'am. You have nothing to fear. I'm a journalist. My name's Chili DeCastro. Could I give this to you?
Sure.
This is a flyer that shows the two murderers. One's named Tommy Sheenman, and the other is named Matt Haas. They murdered a guy named James Sheets right down the road from here. I don't have you on camera or anything. I was just wondering what you heard. what you saw.
I was at work when that happened, but they had it all blocked off up here. When I came home from work, I couldn't even get up the thing.
You couldn't get up, huh?
Uh-uh. So that's about all I really know about it, other than what was in the news and stuff.
What did you hear? What did you hear from other neighbors around here?
I didn't hear anything from the neighbors because it's pretty quiet over here.
Yeah.
Just that the guy got out of the car and shot the cop. That's what I heard.
Is that what you heard?
And I didn't know if that's exactly what happened or, that's all I really know though.
Yeah, that's fundamentally false. That's a lie. They planted a gun on him that to murder him. They had premeditated this. They planned it together. I believe multiple cops were in on it.
Wow.
And so if you see that Tommy Schieneman, he's a murderer, and then Matt Haas, he's the one that planted the gun. You can go to the channel listed below, Delete Laws on YouTube, and you can watch the video breakdown. And then Schieneman controlled the entire scene through body language later, warning other cops he had a camera on, not to talk right now, and they were high-fiving, and yeah, you should have seen the level of excitement they had. They were so happy that they had murdered him. Wow. So pleased. And then we actually showed the gun be planted. And people are going to argue, but the cops put a blur on it before they gave it to us and put a water spot on it so you couldn't see. But it's a gun being planted. It's plain as day. I mean, why do you pop your hand over and go, the gun's in the floorboard? That's what he did. And he was pointing, but they already shot him 28 times. So I'm just telling you that what you've heard.
Because I thought it was very weird that usually when somebody's running.
He wasn't running. He was sitting in the car patiently. He had his arms on the steering wheel.
But I mean, when somebody's running from the cops, it's because they just don't want to deal with the cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So then when he was, I guess, did he wreck down there?
They rammed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see it on Delete Laws. You can watch the video happen.
Okay.
And then just so you know, you only have to go to the dungeon once to want to run next time. They only have to arrest you one time to realize you.
Oh yeah.
The torture cuffs, and then the sexual assault of stripping you down naked and looking in your orifices and feeling you up. And so once you go once, you never want to go back.
Right. Exactly.
So am I surprised that he took off? Not one bit.
No.
It's literal hell on earth.
Oh yeah, it's just kind of like driving while black.
Driving while black.
You know what I mean?
The black community, unfortunately, the reason why we have the laws we have is because they were crafted for black people and now used on all of us. And that's just the facts.
Right.
And I'm a conservative, but that's the facts. I'm not taking up for any one race. I'm saying they literally discriminated against one race, so they create laws for all of us. And now the 60s are over, so now we're in the 2020s, and now those laws are still on the books, so they're using them against you and me.
Right.
That's what's happening. The reason why we're living in tyranny and now all the poor white communities are experiencing it, they didn't used to. But now they're out of black people. So I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
If you have any information, don't hesitate. That's my email as well, deletelaws@gmail.
Okay.
So just hit me with an email if you have any information at all.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
So if anything ever happens to your loved one, if anything ever happens to someone you care about, if you're ever charged with a crime, what I'm doing right now is what you have to do. You have to do this. Nobody will do the investigation as well as you will. Remember, my nephew was looking at going to a juvenile hall and being labeled a sexual predator. And then with just half a day of investigating, the first kid broke in the first 10 seconds and said, "Mommy, I got to tell you, she told me to say that he grabbed her boob. She told me to say it." So I did that investigation, and just so you know, the lawyer was fighting me all the way. And the lawyer was fighting me all the way because he'd already made a deal with the prosecutor to put my nephew in juvenile hall. And so then the day of court, my sister was fighting me as well. The day I brought to court, I brought the 15 affidavits of the signed kids and the parents that cleared him. George of the jungle, friend to you and me. That's what that knock was. Hey, is this your house? I'm a good guy, man. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm on your side, man. I'm on your side. My name is Chili. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm looking to see if you know any information about these two murderers. They murdered James Sheets right down the road right here. They planted a gun on him and then they executed him. They executed him, then they planted a gun on him, just so you know. And and I'm not, you know that they target black people. So I don't have you on camera for that reason, because I don't want you to get targeted for you speaking up. But I would love to know if you heard what you heard when you heard it, what you saw if you saw it.
No, I was
heard
at
of
work.
These pigs.
I was at work. You talking about that stuff that happened?
Yeah,
I was at work. Yeah, I was
You were
at
at
work.
work?
Yeah, I was at work. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Keep that flyer for you.
All right, cool deal.
Just know those cops are murderers, and they will plant a gun on you, and they will murder you because we already caught them. It's caught on camera. You can watch it on this channel right here.
Oh, I got it. I got it on my phone.
Oh,
I got it.
you
Yeah,
saw it?
I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
they're
it.
you know,
You
hide your
said,
kids, hide your wallet.
Talking about
hide your wife.
Gun. Then you hear one pow. Then you hear bam, 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 bam. But I don't understand how you jump out the car with two guns and you start firing, but you drop one gun.
Yeah.
It's a,
Yeah,
it's a
and
lot
then
of
there was
stuff.
tasers all over him. He had been shot with tasers by both sides, but we never see that.
No.
So who deployed the taser? When did they deploy it?
Then you asking the other cop if he got shot with your wire fire.
Right.
It's stuff. I'm
Right.
not from out here, so
Right. You've been hit. He didn't. Now, if you've been hit, how would I ask you, dude? You've been hit?
Yeah,
like I
you
would be
asking
crazy.
Another cop if he get hit. You
Right.
hear me? Like,
Right. You've been hit, and then they ask him, you hit. He goes, I don't think.
Yeah,
What do you mean
then-
you don't think?
Then after that, you talking about oh, he's dead, he's not breathing. Then you go get the shield.
Then you go get the shield
For
after
what
he's
reason?
not breathing and he's been shot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's all bull. And then how about popping the hand over? The gun's in the floorboard.
Oh yeah, it's on the floorboard.
Yeah, they popped it in there. They're so afraid of him that they have a shield and they've shot him 28 times, but they need a shield. And then he's going to put his hand in the mouth of the shark, because James, as you know, was an extraordinarily passive man. He was not at all aggressive, but they treated him like he was a piranha that would bite them. So
It's crazy, man.
So yeah, man. If you get any information, you can email me at deletelaws@gmail. That's my email address. If you're just nervous about the camera or anything, you want to give me some confidential information, I'm always available, man, 24/7. I always check every email. So if you just send me any email, I'll get back to you. Okay.
All right.
God bless you, brother. Stay strong. Okay. Just gonna make sure you're not on camera is all. That's why I'm just huddling this up on my chest here, so that you can't get anything coming back on you. Got a couple more houses up here. I'm gonna grab a few more flyers. This is what it takes if you guys want to know. My friend in Ironton, Beth Rist, she said she's going to get her private investigator's license. Good luck on doing that, Beth. But you can get a license and all that stuff, but the truth is you don't need a license. You just have to go around and ask people questions and not be afraid. That's all it takes. Couple more houses down here. Yeah, he made a lot of sense, didn't he? He made a lot of sense. Why would they pop a gun? Why would they put their guns in the floorboard? Why would you do that? Why would you? That's crap, dude. Sell that garbage to someone who will buy it, because it ain't me. I don't buy it, not even for 2 seconds. I don't believe it for 2 seconds flat. Not even a single word of it. I'm just gonna keep the camera tight to me, guys. I don't want to expose anybody's home or their address or anything. I'm just gonna keep it tight, because remember, these people are, by talking to me even, they could be putting themselves in danger, and I want to make sure that nobody gets seen on my camera as I do this. 100% death is a part of life, guys. 100% death is a part of life. How you doing, ma'am? Don't worry, I'm a good person. I would never hurt you or your I would never hurt you or your family. Oh, what a cutie. What a cutie. My name is Chili. I'm an investigative journalist. Will you take one of those? Are you familiar with the shooting that happened over here about a month ago?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are?
I was coming home and seeing it.
Oh, you came home and you seen it. What happened?
Oh, I don't know. It was just, the car was surrounded, cops everywhere. There was shooting. I came right home.
Mm-hmm.
It was right down at the railroad tracks.
How many shots did you hear?
Maybe 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Then I came home and stayed here.
Mm-hmm. How many cops were down there?
I don't know. Might have been 3 cruisers,
Mm-hmm.
4. I think one from Struthers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struthers, a couple from Struthers, a couple from Youngstown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's all.
So, well, if you watch the videos on Delete Laws, you'll see that these 2 cops work in conjunction to plant a gun. Those 2 cops are murderers. So they murdered him. They set him up and they murdered him. And I'm going to prove it eventually. Eventually,
Okay.
I'll find the witness who heard it. Oh, hello, killer.
Cool.
Hey, buddy. Come here, little guy. Come here. Come here.
Go to your dad. Go.
Did Dad hear the gunshots?
No, he wasn't even here that day. It was
Okay.
just me. I got
Don't
back.
trust police, okay? Police are
I
bad
got-
people.
Yeah, I don't.
Just remember that. Don't trust cops, little man. Look, they're bad people. Cops
my
are bad
baby
people.
knows.
He
He
kn-
knows.
and-
huh? You my baby. Yeah, no,
Well, make sure you know that these guys actually planned a murder together, and this guy
Alright.
pulled the trigger. If you watch the slowed down body camera, he's
Okay.
overjoyed in the video.
Oh,
he
my
he acts
God.
like he's really upset, like he's really sick to his stomach. But then as soon as the camera comes off him, he's like, "Yeah, high fiving, fist
Oh,
bumping."
my
He can't wait to get up and get a fist bump to this other young guy who's just so enamored with him that they got to murder James Sheets.
All right, go see your worm.
Go see your worms. And who lives next door to you?
My son.
Is he over there now?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pop over there real quick.
absolutely.
Thank you, ma'am.
You.
I appreciate that. Keep that.
Come on, little dude. We gotta go in the house. Okay, you see him? They're hiding so they can stay alive.
There's a ring camera.
Come on.
There's a ring camera here.
Hi. We'll be right there.
Okay. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hit your number 1 button. You guys make sure you hit the like button. Take your finger and just hit the thumbs up button. It does good things for the algorithm for YouTube. If you would please take your finger and just reach down. There's a little thumbs up button. If you're watching on your phone, you got to close the live chat, and then you got to hit the like, and then you reopen, and then let me know where you guys are watching from. I don't think he wants to come out. I don't blame him. I won't bug him. There's Struthers Cops Where, brother. Okay. I'm gonna put this in tight just so no one knows where I'm at here. I don't want these pigs to chase down these people. So I'm just gonna put this real tight to my body here until I get into the vehicle. Okay. Okay. Wasn't ready for that. Got a few more houses here. There's going to be someone around here that heard more because Christy said that multiple people told her it was lots of gunfire for over a period of a couple minutes. I think it was over. I mean, just from the things I've heard. Let's go here first. Let's go by this house first. Let me just pull my camera in tight. It is Sunday too, so I hate to be bugging anybody, but unfortunately a man is dead and we don't get the luxury of taking days off. It's just not how it works. You don't get days off when the guy is in the ground and you got to pick up his memorial candles. That was tough, man. That was one of the... I couldn't help it. That just broke me down, man. It took me 2 seconds and I was broken. It was hard. It was really hard. As usual, I'm just going to keep this tight to my chest so that other people realize that I'll protect their house and their identity as well. Oh, sweet little doggy. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Hey, how you doing? My name is Chili. I'm an investigative journalist. Let me give you this flyer right here.
Okay, for?
Did you hear about the guy that got murdered right down the street a month ago?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that guy?
Right there?
Yeah, right there.
I saw it.
You saw it.
Well, I live right here.
Can you crack this door so I can hear you? I'm not a bad person. I can't hear you, man. What are you saying?
I seen like.
Is it
Hold
safe?
on 1 minute,
Okay. Put the dog away for a second.
No, there's nothing to do that. I'm gonna go outside.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the front door.
Okay. I'll be right here. Oh my goodness. This woman has some information. I got the goosebumps. Ooh, this woman has some information. Ooh, she looked at me and she looked up and down and she said, hold on a minute, I'm gonna come out there and talk to you. This woman has some information. Ooh, look at those goosebumps, boy. Ooh, look at that, huh? Look at that. That's what happens when you're gonna solve a murder. They murdered him. They murdered the man. They murdered a man who was harmless. He was a petty criminal. He was. He stole shit from stores. He broke into that car on a car lot. You know, he did stupid shit. He did dumb shit. He did. Okay? And line him up with the other shitheads in this country. Okay? He's right along course for 20% of the shitheads in this country. Okay? That doesn't mean that they deserve to be murdered and have a gun planted on them. Okay, I'll make sure I don't show the neighborhood. Okay, let me let you know where I'm at. Is High Impact Flicks in the house? Is that Brian in the house? If he is, hello Brian, good to see you, brother. Could use some help with this, Brian. Start to spread the word if you're in here, buddy. Anybody got blocked wrongly, please let us know. I want to unblock anybody who got blocked. I think Brian is in the house. People are saying hello to him. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. I love that guy. You have no idea. Thank you. Yeah, you got here a few minutes later, Brian. I just stopped by James's memorial, and that was the toughest thing, I think. That was the toughest thing. I haven't sobbed like that yet on camera, and that was a full-on sob right there. That was a full-on sob right there. That was like sniffling and crying and sneezing. That was a pretty heavy cry, to be honest with you, and I couldn't control it. So, you know, it just happened. You know, it just happened. The guy just got killed. So, he just got killed. News Now Ninja's in the house, everybody. Everybody make sure you subscribe to News Now Ninja and to High Impact Flicks. These guys are a couple of my favorite channels. Love these guys, man. I love the work that these guys put in. Yeah, I started to watch your piece, Brian, on the Supreme Court, and I didn't get through it because I jumped on here, but I watched the first couple minutes. I think I put a like on it just to make sure I put a like on there. She's putting on some clothes, and she's coming outside to tell me something. Yeah, love News Now Ninja's great, man. He's tenacious the way he works, man. He works so hard. That guy works so hard, and he has a life, too. So he has a life, and he works hard. I can't wait to hear what this woman says, and this is away from the beginning of my stops. News Now is in here, I promise. We don't stop under any circumstances. There she is. Oh, you got to talk to me? Okay, jump. You want to come over here? You want to jump in the car? Come on the porch here. Okay, I'm coming. That's okay. I just want to make sure I protect your identity here.
You know what? It's really fucking strange. I know this dude. My brother lives on Frame Street in Struthers. He bought the priest house next to the church on the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you were taping me.
No, I'm not taping you. I'm taping me. I'm keeping you off camera, actually.
You're videoing me, though.
No, you're not
Audioing me.
Audio, yeah. Yeah,
You
always.
didn't tell me that. You gotta tell somebody that.
Oh, I thought you knew the microphone was right here.
I wasn't looking.
I'm holding it out, putting it up.
I'm pretty much, like, no.
Are you pretty nervous?
No, I'm not nervous at all.
Okay, I want to make. Are you?
I took law in college. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just making sure that you.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
make
pretty
sure
transparent.
The next person is aware. Cause
I thought holding the microphone up to your mouth,
Well,
you'd know the big ball on the end.
I wasn't looking there. I was looking in you.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I am
No,
audio
you can't be
recording.
sorry.
If you'd like, I can cut you out.
No, that's cool. Sit down.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, well, some shit I gotta say. Yeah, you shouldn't off for a minute, cause, yeah.
Tell me what. Tell me what happened.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Oh, you mean the racism?
Yes, but this movie is not so much, but there was only one guy that fucked up with Black Panthers, and that was the one dude that got stupid. He did the wrong thing. KKK was black, I mean, genius was that. You know, and it's just this sense of stupid shit. It's just, you know, it's pretty much the, it just shows the Aryan nation over here, you know.
Oh, it's white supremacy?
Oh, you know that. I mean, they're just killing black people.
Well, James Sheets was white.
Right, I know, but I'm just saying, for the most part,
It's black
they get
people.
shot in the back.
I know.
It's been shot in the back, and that's just that used to be a taboo thing.
I have-
where people couldn't, cops couldn't do that.
I have reached out to the black community, and some people within the black community have pushed me away.
That,
And
right.
so I have just kept my distance, and
Right.
I now work with mostly white people because I was called a racist,
Yeah.
and I'm not a racist or anywhere
Right,
near close to
I
racist.
can feel that. I know.
I love black people. There's
I
nothing
know,
wrong
it's
with black
just-
people.
right, yeah, it's
I like
just-
them.
It's just spirit, you know, like my dad was born in Brazil, my mother was born in another place, and it was like, so I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that is in my heritage, and I just, you know, I'm 64 and I see such an injustice.
It's such injustice. And by the way, it's everywhere. It's across the entire country. It's not just here.
Yeah, it is.
Everywhere I
But
go.
You know, what's sad is that majority of the cops in Youngstown are black.
Yeah.
So what the hell?
Well, black cops are just more
Right.
racist than the white cops.
I know.
They
Thank
hate
you
black
very
people
much.
more than they hate.
Thank
They hate the
you.
color of their own skin. Is why they became a pig.
They hate.
They hate the
They
color
do.
of their own. They hate
They do.
themselves for being
But
black.
you know what? The government.
I'm talking about black cops.
The government pretty much put it in them.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a mind control thing from the jump. You know.
Yeah. But tell me
I
this.
believe that started when God kicked me proud of heaven for covering this fucking throne and wanting everything you had. You know, the mind control thing.
Oh, the, MK Ultra.
No, I'm just talking about just.
You're on track. You're on track.
Yeah.
But we can't talk about conspiracy theories.
No,
or
no,
people
no,
think
no,
you're.
no.
It's
No,
not your fault.
I wasn't leaving that at all.
But no, I know that.
But
I'm just.
saying,
Yeah.
You know, where it roots from, and it's from getting put down and all that, and you're nothing, and then, you know, you're only something if you look like this or
They have enough money, or
they
you drive the
perceive
right
you as-
car,
or
or
if you
have the right
straight hair,
job.
If you have straight hair, like a, you know, like
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you're, you know, and that takes away your whole identity.
Right. Oh, I know. I know.
And it swipes away your, pretty much eats at your soul or whatever.
I know.
And
I know.
so I mean, I don't really.
I
don't-
agree with you.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
I
correct.
don't blame the people like the cops that or anybody that's, you know, like that. In that case, you know, because it's pretty much the society has done that. Not
What did
society,
you
really,
hear
but our
though?
government,
What did you
really.
hear when James Sheets got murdered?
I heard 9 shots, bam, 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 and I knew it was the cops gun.
So you heard you heard. Is it? Am I in your driveway? Is that someone?
No, nobody's here for me. They
Okay.
call and-
Do you know that guy? Okay.
yeah, he's my neighbor from down.
So how many shots did you hear?
I thought I heard 9, but I was upstairs, and after I heard a couple, I grabbed the dog and hit the floor.
So you heard a couple shots. You grabbed the dog and hit the floor,
Yeah, and I heard more.
and then you heard more after that. So how many did you hear?
No, I think 9. I don't get it.
I think this guy. I think this guy is here to talk
9.
to us.
Well, I don't really know him. If he is, then he's I thought he was my neighbor, but I know you're not calling me. You call my number. And if your insurance, and if I didn't get back to you, then you need to get the fuck off my road.
There's somebody right here.
Shit. I don't like that shit. It's called, and I really,
looks
I
like-
mean, I would murder somebody over it, truly, and do the time in prison. Entitlement, get the fuck out of my way, stay in your ass. Swear to God, excuse me. Hell, fucking hell, I don't like it.
He definitely turned.
Anybody that is just entitled, that's just pure out wrong.
Well, he's not doing anything. He's just sitting there.
But yeah, but you're in front of my fucking house, and I mean, it's just wrong. And I got
Oh, looks like
company.
he is going to come over here.
Well, you know, that's just dead ass wrong.
Well, let's see what he's going to say.
Yeah,
He may have heard.
need to repost my
I got my gun on my side if anything goes wrong.
taser. I better shut up, mama. But no, I usually I don't trust nobody like that. If they go off too, man, you know, they sing a lot. But I don't have my signs posted like they say I have to, and I said, well, I really have to.
Oh,
That's
okay.
your delivery?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you told me
Okay.
about delivery. I'm sorry. She told me I got a million things going through my head, and oh my gosh.
Okay, so you heard at least 9 or 10 shots is what you said. You heard
No,
a couple.
9.
You heard 9. Now
Wait.
you heard 2,
Maybe 12.
maybe 12.
Yeah.
Well,
1, 2, 3,
we got
4,
on
5,
video
1, 2,
14.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, we got on.
No, 12 for sure.
We got on video 14. That I slowed the video down to 20%, and we counted 14 shots on the first burst.
Were they driving? Maybe that's
No,
why
no. They were parked.
They were
They
Cause I was right upstairs, and the hallway window comes right into my bedroom, and it was open, and I had a clear view, and I hear everything, and plus it echoes.
echoes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so your experience with the cops around here is that they're mostly white
Are
supremacy?
you kidding me? When I buried my husband in 07,
Sorry about your husband, honey.
I ain't worried about that. He's fine where he's at. He's cool.
Cops have
Just the shit that I got put through for being married to him because he was Jim trafficking. Out of marriage. You know, it's just, my son and me shit. It was just, when he died, and it really wasn't long after that, this one cop, but I think he's still on the force, he would stop my son, who was like 12 years old, 13,
Yeah.
going up to school. Is your mother home? Every day for a year.
What was the cop's name?
I don't know.
Was he a Youngstown cop or a Struthers cop? Youngstown cop.
And because I would not go out with him, and he asked every damn day. And I got aggravated as hell for almost a year. Then up there, my son, and I thought I raised my kid, be like, shut your mouth, open your eyes, open yours, that's it.
Right.
I raised him military.
You said shut your mouth, open your eyes, open your ears. That's what you said?
Damn right. Because
Shut your mouth.
I'm very material.
Open your eyes, open your ears.
Yeah, you're in my army.
Mhm.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I mean, he got on my nerve. He didn't listen. I hung him up on this nail. This one nail we had spiking the wall in the cellar.
Could use your help, Lackluster. Could use your help, buddy.
I hung him up by his back belt loop. And I said, now, we'll see how long it takes you to get down from there. He didn't want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
He just wouldn't shut up. He just, so he got on my nerves. We wouldn't listen, be quiet. So I said, that's it. We put him up there. I said, no, stay there. Anyway.
I'll let you go.
So here's this guy, and then the other guy. When I called down there, a few years later, well, I called down there complaining about these 3 cops that came to my door, and I described them, and they're saying, and this is when my girlfriend and her boyfriend lived here. Well, they were moved out already for like about a good month, and they said, go find them, go get them down here. And they had their guns out, their tasers. I'm like, and I was sleeping. I woke up. I'm like, who? There's no one here. And you know,
They were in your house?
No, they were at the side door.
At the side door?
And they had their mace out too, and they pretty much threatened me like, if you don't go,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to be forced. And I thought, where's your warrant? Don't think I'm stupid. Oh my God! So I thought, well, you know, I was just half losing my mind. So you know, you don't mess with a widow that's raising a kid.
Oh, they don't have
buying
any
a
boundaries.
house.
They don't have any boundaries.
Oh, they're going to have manners. They got God.
Well, God
Deal
God,
with that.
God
That's
judges
right.
them when they die, though.
No, He does. He protects you when you're here.
He must be protecting me, I'll tell
Oh,
you
He's
that.
protecting me with the blood of Jesus. I know it. That's it.
I
That's the
feel
only
protected.
I would be dead a million times over, dude. I shit you not.
God bless you.
But I should be. But right, by all means. But here they left, and then what really got me is the other day. I say about a week ago, them two got in a fight. Her and her husband, and they're in between. They were renting a house, then the landlord sold it, so they had so many days to move out, you know, and they're in the process of like buying a home. You know, and they have their kids, but so
All right.
I told him, look, you know, I need quiet. You know, 18 years I lived here alone, and I don't deal with. I don't. You know, ain't nobody here to argue with me and the people.
Let me.
Long story short, the cop that came here with the other cop said, you know, oh, I've been here plenty of times. I know about you and your son, and I could not argue, say anything back, because he stepped to me, and I thought, oh.
And told you not to argue?
No, he didn't say that. God, oh hell, no, he didn't say that.
I've got to go.
Anyways.
Listen, I'll come back without my camera
I have
and
no
we'll
rap
talk more.
sheet. My son has no rap sheet. Never been in trouble in our lives. I'm a nurse. He's got kids and family. He's been moved out
This
here
is my channel right here.
7 years. I have no idea why.
I know. If you have any information, email me.
I couldn't say I couldn't
That's
argue.
okay.
You
Email
took
me
me
at this
down.
email address, deletelaws@gmail.com, okay?
You know what? This is the thing that our group's really trying to get together, and we meet at different places.
All right, I'm gonna
We don't
come
want
back by without the
we don't
camera
want
on.
them following us.
I know that.
We don't want them.
I'm gonna leave my van right here for 5 minutes. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
you can do that. But I saw that, and I saw the chase, and I counted how many cop cars, I counted how many ambulances out there. Oh, my
Oh, it's
God.
ridiculous.
You know
Let me walk on. Let me see if I can get more information.
Any excuse will do, I tell them.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I'll come back by.
Right? Doesn't
Yeah,
seem that
that's
way?
any excuse will do to interact with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to just like do it over.
Okay. I'll be back.
But you're at this station.
Yeah, that's deletelaws@gmail, or that's my YouTube channel, Delete Laws.
I heard you when I was listening to Shavit Divine.
Yeah, I know.
And she's the one that. Did I click on? I subscribed.
Where's she at? Over there?
I'm not. No, she's. I don't know. She's.
Okay. That's okay. Listen, God bless you. Chili. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Lackluster, we could use your help, buddy. I'll send you all the data, man. And Brian, High Impact Flicks, could use your help. You guys are the biggest channels around with ASD Docs and then of course James Freeman. Those are the biggest channels. Audit the Audit. She's real upset about the cops, though. She's not happy. Bye, honey. God bless you. She's real upset about the cops. She's not happy at all. She's really She's really unhappy. She's really unhappy. She's pissed. She gave me a couple dirty looks. She wasn't looking at me dirty. Just when I said cop, she gave a mean mug look on her face. Wow, these houses. And then the other woman in the same neighborhood said that her brother had been murdered by the police, by the Youngstown cops. How long has this been going on? As long as we've had cops, they've been murdering people. As long as there's been police, they've been murdering people because there's no oversight, there's no third party. And that's why we keep on seeing murdering cops. That's why. Because there's no oversight. There's no one to look over them and say, what are you doing? Why are you sitting out here stalking Sarah Page? Why are you following around Isaiah Saldate? Why are you going to his house? You know, what are you doing putting Yunez Lofty in handcuffs for? Why are you doing that? There's no third party. Love you, Brian. Good to see you, brother. Let me know if you want any of the footage. I'll send it over to you, Brian. I'll send it over to you on WeTransfer. Let me know, Brian. You're a leader in this movement of change, transparency. You know, I think we all want transparency at all costs. You know, let me hide this house. Big B. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't show any of the neighborhood that I'm in. Just trying to make sure I do it the best I can. Hi. It's okay, ma'am. I'm not a killer. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. My name is Chili. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm investigating the murder of James Sheets. Did you hear about the guy right down the road a few weeks ago that got shot by the cops? You didn't hear about that? You want to take one of these flyers? Those are the cops who murdered him. So if you see those cops, be prepared because those guys are murderers. And I'm going to prove it. I just trying to get a little bit more information. You didn't hear anything or see anything, ma'am?
Never did.
Okay. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You take care, okay? Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. I got the door for you. The lights were on, but nobody was home. She wasn't, she was on medication. She was on meds. So let's see if we got some information over here. Lots of cars over here. That looks like it's got a flag on it. Maybe the side door over here. Hey, buddy. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. Don't forget to like, share in the videos. Chili's doing what fake stream media won't do. There's no advertising dollars back in this channel. It's all of us. Thanks, Brian. Brian is 100% correct. I talked to one of my backers this morning. His name is, we'll call him D. And he and I talked on the phone this morning for maybe 45 minutes, longest conversation I've ever had with a backer. And you know, he hates the channels that make videos about me. He hates them. And I said to him, or he said to me, so Chili, where's all this money you're piling in? And I said, D, if it wasn't for you and a couple other people, man, like A and like T, and I'm just gonna try not to mention too many names, but if it wasn't for those folks who regularly contributed to this channel, I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing. I'd have to be working a job somewhere. I'd have to be doing something in sales or something like that. Yeah, where there be a check, there must be a balance. I know you do, man. I know you do. I get, you know, even the people who give like $5 and stuff, I'm so grateful. You guys don't understand, because, you know, there's 750 people in here. If everybody puts in $5, and I'm just going to spend it on what we're doing. I'm on a mission, if you can't tell. I'm not going to stop under any circumstances. I don't give a shit about riches. I don't give a shit about clubs or... I've already been to the yachts in Miami. I already did it. I already did the girls thing. I did multiple girls. I had multiple girlfriends at the same time. I already did it. I already lived it. It was a lot of fun. Okay, now what? Now what? Now it's time for change. Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Is anybody here? Sorry about that. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hey, someone threw some super chat money. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And a few people are getting the trifolds now. More people are buying the trifolds. There was for a while there where people were just getting the free trifold for a really long time. And then this last few days, I think we sold maybe 10 trifolds in the past 48 hours. So those of you who got them, I'm very grateful, but I really hope it helps you. That's what I hope. Hi. Hello. How are you? Is that your dogs trying to get out of here? Cute.
Always.
My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm investigating the murder of James Sheets,
Okay.
the man who was shot right down the street here about a month ago.
Right. I was here.
Oh, you were home.
I was home.
Oof. You didn't see anything? I know you couldn't see anything from here, but what did you hear exactly?
I didn't really hear anything either, just nothing. I didn't hear it either.
Did you hear the gunshots?
No.
You didn't hear the gunshots?
What time was it? It must
It
have
was
been
5:13 p.m.
in the evening.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably heard them.
You probably heard those gunshots a month ago?
Yeah, I probably heard them. Heard them, seen nothing.
Well, these cops are murderers. That's why I gave this to you, so you can look at their faces. If you see these
This
guys,
is the cops?
that's Dick Schieman. He goes by Tommy Schieneman, and Schieneman, and the other guy's Matt House, and he's the guy who planted the gun, and Dick Schieneman is the guy who shot James Sheets.
Okay.
So, did you know the cops here are corrupt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you're not a spring chicken.
No.
You've been around the world for a little while.
A little while, 72 years.
72 years. And so
Yes.
the cops have always been dog shit in this area, or just
Well, we went through the mafias.
the mafias?
Yeah. I was around for that, too.
Right.
So. Get in there.
So everybody around here, kind of an open secret, the cops are corrupt to the core, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I will tell you, I lived in Austin town quite a while. I didn't deal with it out there so much.
Right,
You know, they seemed a different group.
right.
Say hi. Don't be mean.
Okay. Hello, little guy. Hello, little
Say,
guy.
I'm Precious.
What are you guys doing? What
Say,
are you guys?
I'm Precious.
What are you guys
and I'm
doing?
Chloe.
Okay. Okay, well, listen, I got to keep going. If you remember the information, this is
Okay,
my
I will.
YouTube channel here, and then you can email me at deletelawes.
I'll start looking.
Yeah, that's my
and
channel.
trying
Right?
to remember, you know.
Yeah, please do. We got to get
You
justice
gotta-
for this guy.
You got to place it. Yeah, I seen it on TV, and I agree with it.
Thanks.
That
He was murdered.
he was murdered. Yes.
Yeah.
And the gun placed.
The gun placed. Oh, so you saw that? You saw this already? You saw the video of the gun
Yes.
placed? Okay.
Yes.
So we're reaching people here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. God bless you. Thank you.
Bless you.
She believes the gun was planted. Which house haven't I been to yet? trying to zigzag through here so that I don't make anything too apparent. Yeah. Brian, good to see you. Lackluster, good to see you. Ninja, good to see you. All the people who are regular here. Alan, good to see you. Beastmaster, Coke Dog, good to see you guys. What's up, my friends? Good to see you. Jen, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you, Shelly. Good to see you, Cheryl. You know, fortunately, and I've talked to Brian about this, you know, the reason I think I don't have any fear is I think that there's something going through me that has been gifted to me by some sort of universe or God or however you want to see it, but I don't have any fear. I am not afraid in the slightest. And my whole life I've never been religious, so I'm not religious now. I just don't have any fear, and I do ask God all the time, make sure I don't get filled with fear or paranoia, and that's the only conversation I have is please don't put any fear or anxiety or paranoia in me, because those are the things that maybe the side door, maybe there are side door people. Hello, ma'am? Hello? I guess the door's back here, maybe? Hello, sir. How are you? My name's Chili. I'm not a bad person. I'm not here to do you any harm. I'm just investigating the murder of James Sheets, the man who was shot down the street here a month ago on the street.
Down here?
Yeah. Did you hear those gunshots?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Hi, guys.
I don't think I was home, to tell you the truth.
You weren't home?
I think she was home.
Can I ask her if she heard the gunshots?
Let me get her.
Hi, guys. What's the guys
They
doing?
won't bother you.
Oh.
Where's your mother at? Stop it. Get your mother. I'll tell you. I'm Anthony Bell.
Hey, I'm Chili. Nice to meet you. Chili DeCastro. That's my channel right down there at the bottom. If you watch the channel, you will see that they planted a gun.
That was the one.
Right, James Sheets. Yeah.
Yeah, with the one off, and then the Youngstown coming afterwards.
Yeah, Youngstown coming.
Yes. Where the hell was that at?
Right there, right at
Right
Salt
at
Springs and Steel
the,
Street.
At the railroad tracks.
That's right.
Did you, was I home that night?
What?
When that kid, remember the kid that got killed?
James got murdered.
Yeah. It was right here. Were we home? I think we were. That was the weekend. I think we were at the dart tournament in Boardman.
Right. Did you hear the shots?
We did not. And that's what happened. Was I was home. Tony, you were out at the hotel. You were out at the Hilton.
Yeah.
And my daughter came to pick me up. But earlier in the day, she said, "What in the world is going on at your house?" I said,
Your daughter heard the shots, maybe?
"No, she lives in Poland."
Yeah.
She goes,
Okay.
"Mom, it's all over the news. How could you not hear it?" I said, I'm so sorry, honey. I don't even know what you're talking about." She's like, "Well, put on the news."
Those two pigs right there murdered a guy in that picture that you're looking at.
So are you an officer or are you?
I would not ever be a cop ever.
Okay.
I just carry a gun for my own safety.
Right.
But those two pigs right there, they murdered James Sheets. They put a gun on him. It's on the channel Delete Laws. You can watch it happen. And then afterwards, they quietly celebrated. And they made sure they quietly celebrated because they
What
were.
was that all about, though? What?
They're celebrating the murder. Watch it. Watch the video.
They chased him across the freeway.
Yeah, they chased all the way up.
Right.
What I don't understand is
And
how
We
come
didn't understand at the time.
we didn't
but-
understand because it's Youngstown. So why were they chasing them all the
Because
way?
These two guys, Tommy Dickhead Sheeneman and Matthew Haas, had a hard-on for James Sheets. and they didn't like him, and they didn't like his wife, and they had been harassing them, and they wanted to kill him, and they did. And I'm gonna prove it. I already have the video breakdown that shows them plant the gun.
Right.
And when they release the raw dog video without the blur on the gun, you'll be
Right.
able to see it. They put a blur on the gun.
Oh, okay.
It's plain as day. I lived in Hollywood for 20 years. So, but if you see those pigs right there, they're murderers. They're murderers.
Are they?
part was
Well,
when
one's Youngstown and one's
when I came back,
one's Youngstown and what's the
hours
other one?
later to let my dogs out,
Right.
everybody was still down there.
Oh yeah, because they sit around stroking each other, saying how great they are, and actually Schieneman had something in his car that he was desperately trying to get out of his car.
Well,
he was using all this body language to tell them to get this out of my car. He eventually just says it, get my water bottle out of my car before BCI gets here. He says it on camera. You can hear him say
yeah.
it. He's dirty. He's a dirty pig.
I'm gonna have to go on that. I want to listen
That's
to that.
on my YouTube channel, Delete Laws.
It was just
Delete
so
laws.
sad.
I'll
We
get
even
it- I'll
said,
get on there.
we
David
kept saying-
Condon.
We kept saying, why aren't we hearing anything about this?
Because they're
nothing?
keeping
Just keep it a
And
hush.
you
That's
notice the
why.
Youngstown police that did the interviews that or was there, they would not speak.
Oh, they were in on it. They were in on it. The Youngstown cop who's recording Schieneman, he literally is making sure he hides the camera. Schieneman gives him a look. He hides the camera. I broke it down real slow, and then I'm gonna have the actual full audio of. I'm gonna have the full video of just that without me talking on it come out tonight. You guys get to see it again.
So
But if you go watch that latest video, you'll see how they were celebrating. They were literally all so pleased, and they had to pretend as though they were all sad and down. But they murdered.
I hope you prove it right.
I'm gonna
I hope
prove
you
it.
do. I
I'm
really
gonna-
do.
I'm
Wasn't
gonna
there,
prove
Because
was there another
that's
person in the
cruel.
car?
No, there wasn't.
No.
Why they kept saying that on the news?
There wasn't. They lied. The
There's
news.
only-
The news is in
just
on
as
it.
The
just
news
as worse,
only reported
just as
what
worse
they
as they
wanted
are.
them to
They're
know.
in
Yeah.
on it. The media's in on it. The media on every town I go to. I've been to lots of towns, helped lots of people. The media's in on it every time. You can never trust the lying mainstream media. They're garbage. They're absolute liars.
That's just how could you?
And it's
Do
sad
that
because we
over-
do hear gunshots around here, and we
Yeah,
never
we hear
really
them. We hear quite a
know
bit.
what's going on.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that day, my daughter was like, "Mom, it's all over the news." I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was
"Well,
just one of them weekends. I was gone. I was at a dart tournament, so.
How'd
I
you do?
wasn't-
You throw a 1080?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay. I played darts when I was young, so I know.
I still,
know the
well,
score.
I threw and then I just come back to it. So
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. But I hope you do prove
You
it. I
can
really
reach
do.
me. Your daughter can reach me at deletelaws@gmail. If you have any information, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm available 24 hours a day.
Okay.
I don't mind getting texts anytime. I don't mind getting phone calls anytime. I won't answer the phone, but I will check emails and texts.
Okay.
So if you have any information, deletelaws@gmail, and you can send me anything.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Good luck. I really hope you get them.
Oh, we got them already.
I
As
mean,
soon
I
as
hope you
'cause-
prove it. You know what I mean?
So I've said this, and I'll say it now with 800 people watching. If they don't release the body cam by Thursday, I'll sue them for the body cam. They don't have a right to keep it.
Right.
It's ours.
right.
It belongs
Are
to
you
the
a friend
people.
of James Sheets, or you just
No.
You just because it was wrong.
It's wrong.
Definitely
That's right.
wrong. Yeah.
This is-
I
this
agree
is-
with you.
I agree.
I'm right behind you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless
Good
you
luck
guys.
to you.
God bless you.
Yep,
Thank you.
You too. Stay safe.
I will. Yeah, if they don't release the body cam by Thursday, I'll file a lawsuit against them. And then they'll have to defend why they're hiding the murder. They'll have to try to clip out what they already showed, but they can't. And they'll have to show the other 2 minutes and 15 seconds that's missing. And that's what they'll have to do. So you guys can let them know on their public Facebook page, Struthers Police Department, that they will cost their city at least $15,000 by Thursday, because to respond to my lawsuit will cost them at least 15 grand. When at the end of the day, they're going to have to release the body cam anyway. They can't keep it because it's a matter of public interest and people want to know, and we own that footage. So it's just that simple. I didn't learn how to file lawsuits for no reason. I learned how to file lawsuits because I will continue to file lawsuits. And I won't stop under any circumstances. You know, yesterday, I would have been out yesterday. I just sat in front of the computer all day getting the breakdown done. And these folks just won't answer their door. I can hear them in there, but they won't answer their door. I mean, they're loud. I can hear them in there. But I don't want to push them, you know, if they don't want to talk. Okay. couple more houses down here. We're just gonna hit these last couple houses here. Not really sure what you're saying. I'm sorry guys, I can't keep up with the chat right now. If I look and what I do often is I look and I think someone's being a hater and then I'll block them, and then I realize later that they weren't at all. They were just saying what they were saying, just participating. This is the original Overturned Terry t-shirt that I made in June. I still have it. That's the quality of t-shirts that I buy, because I won't buy a cheap t-shirt and sell it to people. I can't do it. I remember getting cheap t-shirts. I ordered before I found out Jolly Ginger was a giant fraud, I ordered a t-shirt from him, and it was one of these cheap garbage t-shirts. I was trying to show support, but the guy's such a tool bag. He's getting sued. So, you know, the thing is people can say what they want, but I just started suing people. I've only just started 2 months ago. So a lot of the lawsuits I've filed are going to have to come to fruition over time. But they will come to fruition. The wheels of justice turn slowly, but they do turn, and when they land, they are crushing. So there's people I'm suing that are going to have to pay the price for the things they've done to me. I will not accept it. I did not accept bullying as a kid. You know what I did? I learned how to wrestle, and I never got beat up again after I was 12 years old, not once ever. So that means that once you bully me, if you use some online tactic or anything like that, I'll just take you on. And this is my first few lawsuits. Wait till I get to my 50th. Wait till I get to my 50th lawsuit. Then you'll see how good I am at it. And I will keep suing people, and I will keep suing people, and I will not stop. How you guys doing? How are you? Hey, how you doing? I just didn't want to startle you. I said your back's turned to me. Okay, I just wanted to let you know I was walking up here. My name is Chili DeCastro.
I see you in the side by side.
Oh, that was you in the side by side? Okay. Okay, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Okay, there you are. So then I went and talked to all the neighbors. I talked to most of them anyway. Is there a neighbor I'm missing? Is there more than one over here?
They're never home. They work midnight, so they sleep all day. So.
Okay. Oh, they work in the night.
Yeah.
So they were here when that happened.
They were probably sleeping. He works midnight shift, so when he comes home from work, he crashes until he goes to work.
Probably till 4.
It's probably till about, I think he leaves at like 7 or 8. He usually gets up to go to work. Who's that? The neighbor, Tom.
He leaves at what time?
No, he leaves early. He leaves early now, 6:30.
He leaves about 6:30. That shooting happened. I'm gonna knock on his door and see what time is it now?
He's there.
He's there. So do you guys go there, or do they go to the front? Go around this way. Looks like a good time, man. You got your chick out here working on the bike together. I wish.
His radio died. Mine's in the garage.
I wish I could show you guys this. I just don't want to jeopardize anybody's privacy. So this looks beautiful.
Yeah.
God bless you guys, man. It's a great life you're living.
Yeah, work hard, play hard.
Work hard, play hard. All right, brother. Thank you.
Sure.
He's outside with his woman in there, or she's outside with her man, however you want to put it. I don't care how you put it, but they're outside working on a motorcycle together, and one's at the front end, one's at the back end. It's a beautiful sight. Okay. One more house over here. I'm gonna stop at this house over here. Let's just check this one last house and just see if we can get some information. It's worth it. You gotta do it yourself. You just have to do it yourself. Nobody's gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna do the hard work where you're walking around in 80-degree weather and you're sweating. No one's gonna do that for you. No one's gonna investigate your death except for your son, your brother, your cousin, someone who you care about will investigate your death. But nobody else will help you. You have to make sure you investigate your friend's death, because nobody will do that for him or for her. Hello? Oh, scared the shit out of me. Knocking like a cop. You guys hit the like button. You guys hit the like button. Take your finger, if you would, just reach down, hit the like button. I'm knocking like a cop. Beastmaster. Hilarious, dude. I'm probably knocking on the wrong door over there. Is that better? Is that a little nicer knock? Is that better? Let's listen to this knock. I just want to comment on that, on something that just happened here on the comments. So, justice for Triv and Fraser. When I was in for Trap Trey is what they called him there in Ironton, I tried to find anybody who was next of kin. I looked high and low. I put out on my Facebook page that I was looking for the family of Trey. I was looking for the family of Trap. I put it out when I looked for Traven Fraser. I looked high and low for Traven Fraser. I put on my Facebook page. See this, guys? I got a fever blister on my chin. Pretty bad. It hurts, to be honest with you. It hurts real bad. Hurts to touch. Hurts. So, this is just from stress. The fever blister on my chin right here. I'm stressed out about this kid. About this man, James Sheets. I'm stressed out. I can't sleep. Knowing that we caught the murder, knowing that we caught it, I can't sleep. I can't rest. And so the fever blister is a byproduct of not getting enough rest. I mean, I was up this morning at 6, up yesterday at 3. I just can't sleep. Now, wait a minute. That car wasn't there a minute ago. That car wasn't there a minute ago. That car was not there a minute ago. So that means someone's home now. Maybe they weren't home when I was here a moment ago. Hey, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
I'm an investigative journalist. My name's Chili. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, my sons and brother-in-law is just down there on the side-by-sides.
Oh, here's a flyer.
Yeah.
I was seeing if anybody heard the shots or.
No, I didn't hear them.
You didn't hear the shots?
No, it was over in the news. What had happened down here.
The news lied.
So.
He didn't shoot at anybody. He didn't have a gun. It was planted. You can watch it on Delete Laws.
Well, I heard when he said shots fired over Center Street Bridge, and then like 2 seconds later they're on Bella Vista.
Right.
So I knew it was a lie then because
they said shots fired on Center Street Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, on Vindicator.
No, on the
radio.
No, on his cam.
On his cam.
Yeah, his body cam.
Oh, he said shots
fired?
fired?
Yeah, when they coming over Center Street Bridge.
So he was already saying the shots were being fired, which they weren't.
Yeah. And it's in Youngstown, I don't know, you're from Youngstown?
No, I'm from Los Angeles.
In Youngstown, I mean, these cops are so crooked over here, ain't even funny.
Ooh, can I get one?
Oh yeah, sure. You can have one too, honey.
They're so crooked. This guy's an asshole. From Struthers.
Matt House.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Haas.
Haas. Matt Haas.
Yeah.
He's garbage.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit.
There's a younger Struthers cop named DJ.
Have you seen the latest video? Is that him? Is that DJ who's walking up on camera all happy?
Him? No.
No, the other one, the DJ one. Watch the last video and then email me at deletelaws@gmail.
I'm gonna have to watch it
Let me
because
know.
I was watching it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell did he shoot on Center Street?
Right.
And I didn't hear no bullets hitting the car or anything.
Right.
And then, like 2 seconds later, they're right here.
Right.
So I didn't get none of that. Where? Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't get none of it.
So it's funny.
But this has been going on with Struthers for years. People have been getting hung in Struthers jail.
Right.
And all that shit.
I've heard that. How many people have died in that jail? Lots, right? People are hanging themselves.
3 people got hung in that jail.
3 people hung themselves.
Yeah. Supposedly.
Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Only they weren't
Supposedly.
pedophiles.
Yeah. And one of the boys that got hung supposedly got strangled with a telephone cord.
Right.
So, and that was my brother's buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I know that kid's mother, his kid's mother, and shit. So, yeah, there's like 3 or 4 people who died in that jail.
Yeah. Pretty crazy how they all hung themselves, isn't it?
Yep. Oh yeah, they did investigation for years.
Who did the investigation?
The BCI or whatever.
Oh, so other cops investigating cops? How's that going to go? Don't trust cops.
Yeah.
Cops are terrible.
I know.
They're the worst thing of our society.
I know.
We're going to change them. They're going to be changed out to peace officers. I wrote a new system. I'm finishing it now.
Yeah, these guys, Struthers is crooked as hell.
Yep, I'm on YouTube. There's my YouTube channel at the bottom. You can watch it. It's pretty intense though. So. Your mom watched it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the video again. I only looked at probably maybe 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. God bless you, brother. Stay strong. No, I'm not a cop. I would never be a cop ever. All right, big fist bump, bud. Boom. What's up? What's up? You got another one? Oh, you're gonna go hard? We're going pop and then pop, boom and then pop. So do it again. You got boom and then pop. There it is. All right. Later, champ. Thanks. See you later, alligator. Happy what? How many miles do I live from here? About 2,000. You guys have a good night. 2,000, just about 2,000. 1,700. Hey. I saw you guys on the back porch. I know who you are. You guys met me earlier. What's that? 2 meters? All right, brother. I'll see you on TV, okay? So what are you guys hearing? What are you guys hearing? You're hearing the same thing. You're hearing the same thing. Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you're hearing the same thing. That cops are terrible every city we go to. And why are they so terrible? Because we gave cops autonomy because of a guy named August Vollmer. August Vollmer, V-O-L-L-M-E-R. That's his name. That's the guy who wrote in 1931. Was it 1931? Or was it 1929? I think he wrote it in 29. And then I think he published it in 31. Someone can look that up for me if you would, please. It's August Vollmer's Policeman's Handbook, where he militarized, well, he didn't militarize them, he had cops start carrying guns. And then the government gave cops autonomy. They would be their own autonomous organization. And then our good friend Earl Warren on the Supreme Court, he drove that home. A lot of these doors wouldn't open for me. I am carrying a gun though, so... Oh, let me put my gun in my box here. So yeah, you know, and by the way, if you guys don't have my trifold, make sure you get my trifold. Obviously, I gave away my indestructible one. I met someone and they told me they were getting pulled over all the time, so I gave them the trifold and I told them how to use it. I got another one coming for myself. See, this is the reason why I tell you to get the indestructible trifold, because I showed you guys the indestructible trifold for months on end and there was never a problem with it. The paper ones you have to print out every month, or if you get food on them like I do, then they stick there. But go to deletelaws.com and get one of these trifolds for your car. They're 25 bucks. If you can't afford the 25 bucks, then get the one you can print out for free using the code free trifold. But get this trifold and get it in your car. Get this in your car. Get this in your car. I smell marijuana, that's how you answer that. You know, I revoke consent for searching my car. You have to have this. So the indestructible one's 25, the paper one is 15 unless you need it for free, and then you put free trifold in and you can get the digital one for free. It doesn't cost you anything if you put the Beastmaster, just put it right there. At checkout, put in free trifold and then you get it for free. I would get the indestructible one if you got 25 bucks because that helps you and that helps me. There's just me and you. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not feeling like singing. I'm just kind of I'm still a little bit emotional from having that cry this today. I didn't plan on that. So this is one neighborhood. Let's just pop over next door real quick. Thanks for super chats, guys. I see there's a super chat up there. Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. But let's keep going. Let's not stop under any circumstances. And then we got those t-shirts coming up next week. We got the We Don't Stop t-shirts coming up next week. And that woman was broken about her brother being murdered by the cops. She was broken. You guys couldn't see her off camera, but she was like, she whispered, my brother got killed when she was 15 years old, and her eyes glazed over and she started to whisper and she became very afraid. These are a little, this is another little hood here. I'm just gonna go here like this. Yeah, this is a, I'm not even gonna comment. This is what it is. And so I'm gonna go to this neighborhood here and I'm gonna knock on a few doors over here to see if we can find some justice, you know, because we just gotta get them so that they can corroborate what Christy said about the multiple gunshots going off. We gotta corroborate that so that everybody knows it. We don't stop under any circumstances, under any conditions. I will not be detoured. And so, you know, the Struthers cops who murdered, you know, let me just say something to those guys. If you know something and you're not coming forward and we find out you're complicit, you're gonna go down, dude. If you're one of the Struthers or Youngstown's cops and you know what happened and you're remaining silent right now as I'm running around investigating, believe me, man, I'll be there when you get sentenced. I'll be sitting there when you get sentenced, just so you know. I'll be sitting right there when you get sentenced. And I'll be in the jury's box, telling them I went there, investigated, and I found out, and this guy sat on the story. You don't think it counts? It does count. You'll see. Hi, how are you? My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm investigating the murder of James Sheets.
Oh my.
The man that was killed right down the street over here.
Oh.
Did you guys hear the gunshots down there?
No.
Okay.
I actually don't live over here. My parents do though.
Okay. Okay. How you doing, sir? How you doing? How are you? My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm investigating the murder of James Sheets. He was shot right down here about a month ago. Did you guys hear about that?
I heard about it, but
Is that where the cops shot him?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen something about it.
Yeah, I heard about it, and I saw that the road was blocked for a while, but that's
Yeah,
basically all I know.
I came that way, and I had to go the other way, and then I heard about it later. That's all. I
These
really
two
know.
cops murdered him. You can watch it on my channel, Delete Laws, right there on YouTube. You can see that.
Why'd they shoot him?
They planted a gun on him. They had planned on killing him, I believe. I'm pretty sure they planned on killing him.
yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
It could happen to you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
They just don't like your tattoos, and next thing you know, you get murdered.
Right.
These guys are murderers. So just keep this picture so that
All right,
you
cool.
can always identify a murderer.
I will.
Was anybody here maybe that could have heard the shots? Or
Well, I don't know. Did you hear the shots, Coop?
No, I wasn't home when that happened.
Right.
I heard about it later. I was at East.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. It's terrible.
Could happen to any of us, really. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard anything from anybody that knew anything other than, I heard about it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's
Right. I don't really know anyone that was up close to it or.
Okay.
I came.
Yeah,
it
well,
was already
basically, I
after
got
the
off
fact.
work and come down this way and saw that the road was, and it was at 9 at night still. They were down there. There was cops down there pretty late.
Yeah, 4 hours after he was shot. He was shot at 5 o'clock, 5:13.
I was about 5:40, 5:45.
I seen it. It was night. It was,
Okay.
I thought it was around 9 when I saw.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Have a good day.
too.
Thanks. Let me grab some more flyers here real quick. I'm gonna go talk to that man next. Okay, let's keep going. Let's find out the information that we need. Someone's gonna tell us. How you doing, sir? Thank you for your service. I appreciate that. My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. I'll give you my hand first. My pleasure, sir. How are you? These are the two men who murdered James Sheets. If you haven't seen the flyer, these men are murderers. It's on my channel, Delete Laws. They planted the gun on the man. It's plain as day what they did. And I just wondered if you guys were home and you heard the shots, maybe.
No, I don't even know anything about this.
It was right here on Steel.
Oh, down here.
Yeah, it's right here, 2 blocks away.
That's what I saw out my back window.
You saw out your back window.
No, we were watching it. That was when they. Oh yeah,
Closed the
okay.
street off.
They closed the street off.
What happened?
How many shots did you hear, though?
Oh, we didn't hear
not.
shots.
We were coming back home from somewhere and
because I turned the corner,
we
and
saw
the
it.
street was all blocked off. And I'm
Full of
like,
pigs? I mean, full of cops?
Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell's going on down there? So,
Mhm.
so anyhow, I walked down there to where it was,
Going on?
had to roped off,
Mm-hmm.
and well, I don't bother anybody. I walked down there, I looked, and I walked back up here. And then when it got dark, we were watching, you could look out the back window and see the investigation going on.
The cover-up. There was a cover-up. Tommy Sheeneman was running the entire scene. He was running the entire scene. I broke down the body cam footage. He was literally orchestrating everything. He even was getting something out of his car, and we don't know what it was, but he was desperately trying to get something out of his car. I break it down on the last video on Delete Laws on YouTube. You can watch it. They're celebrating. They're all celebrating. They're high-fiving and fist-bumping.
The cops?
Yeah. See, they assign one pig to follow the other pig wearing a camera. And then what happens is the pig who's assigned to follow the pig that murdered, the pig with the camera is his whole identity is based upon that he's not going to do his job. They openly laugh about it. They go, "Oh, you were taking a nap, huh?" And they're like, "Yeah, I guess I was." And then they joke about how shitty the coverage is of covering the guy who murdered him. And the guy who murdered, he does a bunch of subliminal little things and tells people, "I got a camera on, don't talk to me right now." And then they celebrate when he thinks the camera's not looking. He has such a big smile on his face at one point. It's the most disgusting thing you'll ever see. It's the most disgusting. He's so happy at one point. The other kid, they're fist bumping. Like, who shoots someone? I mean, you served in the military. Do you see people murder people and then come up like, yeah, murdered that mother? I mean, that's just not very typical behavior, is it? So, yeah, you can see it. You can see it. I don't know what the water bottle is signature for. I don't know what Get Me Water is. But there's code language going on all through the video. Go watch it on Delete Laws. Go watch the last video and then just work backwards for the last 3 or 4 videos. You will see they planted a gun. And then they planted the gun incorrectly. So they had someone reach through the window, bend his whole body in through the window to put the gun on the driver's side or the passenger side, wherever they wanted that gun to land. Because they throw it in by going like this. It's on the floorboard. It's on the floorboard. It's on the floorboard like that. They throw it in the car. It's really bad. So if you see those cops,
When we got home, it had already happened.
Yeah, we didn't know what it was.
well, those are the pigs in your neighborhood. I would be very careful. I would be very careful. Watch those guys. One guy threw the gun in. The other guy's the murderer.
He's a Youngstown or
Those are both Struthers cops.
Struthers? Yeah.
Yep. So,
We ain't Struthers.
well, you drive, so just be very careful. Be very careful. All right, I guess.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Leave that picture on your fridge. Tell your kids. Tell anybody you know. Watch out for those guys. They're bad.
All right.
They're bad people.
Thank you.
See you guys on YouTube. Thank you. How are you, ma'am? Good. I was gonna walk up there. No, that's all right. I just don't want to get swept in the face. That's all. Did you hear about the man that was murdered over here about a month ago? 20 cops down at the end of your road?
Oh, at the train tracks, yeah.
At the train tracks. Were you home when that happened?
Yes, he was.
You were home. Here, these are the two.
Gunshots actually woke up my baby.
The gunshots woke up the baby.
Mhm.
So how many gunshots did you hear?
Well, I wasn't. Well,
Oof, that was a-
lady, if you don't go somewhere else. At the time I wasn't listening because there's drive-bys on the street constantly. So probably like 6 or 5 that woke up the baby.
5 or 6 that woke up the baby?
Yeah, roughly.
And then was there another burst after that?
Not that I paid attention to. I was more focused on the baby crying.
You're focused on the baby crying.
Yeah, but I saw him go down the street, and then cops don't fly down that street
They
at
don't.
all.
They never do.
No, not Steel Street. Even when they're on a call and they have their lights going, they don't go that fast.
Uh-huh.
But I saw him go down, and I'm like, whoa, we don't go down Steel Street like that. We speed, but not like that.
Right.
And next thing I know, there's like 6 cops following him, and I'm like, oh my God.
They wanted to kill him.
So I didn't know what was going on, but that was shocking just to know that we had the cops going that fast because they don't even on a call, like I said.
Uh-huh.
But didn't pay no attention to it. That's when I hear the gunshots go off, and I'm like, because it sounds like it's at my backyard. I'm looking out the
Right.
windows, don't see nothing, and then I get a call from my mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, are you watching the news? I'm like, no, I don't watch the news.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, well, why don't you try looking out your windows? And I'm like, so I look out this window, and sure enough, you could see all the cops, everybody on these train tracks right there.
Mhm.
I had no idea what's going on until I turned on the news on my phone, and they're like, Struthers cops chasing a guy killed on the west side, and I'm like,
But they don't usually drive like that.
no, not on Steel Street, no.
Right. Too many families.
I don't know why they don't speed down Steel Street, but even when they have their lights going and the sirens going, and they don't speed that way.
Right.
I saw his car. I saw him going, and I'm like, whoa. But it's not unusual for
People to be speeding.
people like that to be speeding. It was shocking to see all those cops flying. And they were going down both sides of the street. It wasn't just that way. Cops,
yeah.
Pedestrian, I don't know what you call them. Other cars were pulling on our street because the cops were going by so fast.
Right.
It was shocking.
No, I believe that multiple cops were in on this. I know that at least these 2, and they were so happy that James was murdered. They were so happy. Watch the last video on Delete Laws where I break down the body cam, and it just shows them that there's so many subliminal messages going on, and there's so many little quick, like
They
I could
got
look at you.
another one.
What's that?
Meaning, the cops used their power in the wrong way again.
Yeah,
I
they.
had no idea what was going.
Well, if you didn't know cops were scum, or is this news to you?
No, I mean I didn't realize that's what was going on with his case.
Oh, but you knew they were scum.
Yes, especially around here.
Especially
They don't
around here.
care They don't at all.
And just so you know what you just said, I hear in every city, in every state, in every county I go to around the country. I travel the country doing this, and I hear the same thing you just said, that there's scum and everybody knows it because there's no oversight. There's no one to
There's
make.
cops that, you know, we've had a couple calls come here, and they're, you know, they've been gracious, and then we have cops that are like, well, we got a call, so obviously you're the criminal. That's not how this works.
With your
sir.
baby?
Right.
With your baby?
Actually, at the time, I was having trouble with my neighbors, and the cops came. Oh, we hear you're hoarding animals, and I'm like, okay, I don't like animals all like that, so no, not me, honey. Well, we would need to come into your house to check. Do you have a warrant? I don't need one. There's
Yes, they
cause.
do.
There's
No, there's
cause
not.
for harm to children or something like that.
Did you start recording them right away with your camera?
No, I didn't think about it at the time. I didn't care.
But now you will.
Oh, definitely. But I was like, no, I don't really feel the need for you to come in. Well, we need to come in. It's a safety hazard for children because you have children and you're hoarding animals. I said, I have 3 cats. At the time, I had 3 cats.
How long ago was that?
My son was about 2, so maybe like 4 years ago, I want to say.
You have 2 years for civil rights violation, so in Ohio you do.
Do we?
Yeah, so if it was in with 2 years, then we could file a lawsuit against him.
I didn't. No, I said, as long as you have a warrant, you can come back, and I have no issues.
Oh, so you kicked him out and they didn't come in?
Oh no, he never pushed. Once I said, you know, once I calmly, I said, hey, I don't feel comfortable. First of all, I'm a female, home alone.
Right.
And you're being
aggressive.
And I said, oh, I don't play that game, especially because I don't like men. I will fight you for pleasure. And he was like, well, I have to come in. I said, no, you can have a warrant. Come back. You could come in. I have no problem.
Right.
I'll be back. And
They never came back.
Saw him again.
Yeah, you have to just stand up for your rights and always film them, always. As soon as you see a cop, camera comes on. Even if your phone's dead, you point it at them like you're filming. Just to let them know I'm filming and tell them I'm using my First Amendment right. Announce it. Don't be shy about it. Hold the camera up and say, and that's my channel right down there. I teach this stuff all the time. They shot him 28 times. So.
Yeah, I only heard like the 5 or 6 that woke up the baby. I never heard, wow. But like I said, there's so many shootings right here that I didn't dawn on me what was going on until my mother-in-law called me. Wow.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
And if you ever need my help, just email me at deletelaws@gmail. You can just go to my YouTube. Anything ever happens to you, you just call me.
Oh, definitely.
I'll help you.
Thank you.
Okay.
This YouTube? So,
That's YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
So you stay strong, okay? Thanks for the information.
you.
I really appreciate it.
I'm actually going to go do some more investigating on his
Watch
case.
that last video that we posted that it shows they literally were so excited to celebrate. They kicked the camera away so they can high five. It's terrible. It's terrible.
they were there for 2 days after the fact.
Yeah, because Tommy Sheeneman had something in his car that they were trying to get out. So he talked to the other cop. He went to talk to another cop. The whole thing after the shooting is to get something out of his car. And they're trying to get something out of his car. I don't know what it is, but they're trying. You watch it for yourself.
Oh, yeah,
I have the full version coming out tonight about midnight as soon as it's done rendering. And then I'm going to put the full version without me talking, and you'll be able to watch it again.
Oh, I definitely will. Wow,
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Take care. Okay. Let's see if maybe we can get these folks over here to talk to us too. You can't stop. You can never stop. Don't stop. Stopping won't help anything. Out to the side door. Is that better, Beastmaster? Is that a better knock, Beastmaster? Hello? It's okay, I'm not the bad man. You're safe. This is a really cool little thing right here. Okay. If they're not going to answer, they're not going to answer. They know. Hello? Hello? Sir? Ma'am? You guys hear anything, don't hesitate to let me know, okay? If you hear anything at all, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks. Well, let's head over to the Struthers Police Department here. Josh, I said I would do the fight. I'm 100% in, Josh. You can go ahead and tell him. God bless America. Okay. Yeah, I'm 100% in on that fight with Chad Goo. Chad Goo said he'd fight me, and he put a promotion together. Chad, I'm 100% in. How many times do I got to say it? I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but once I say I'll do something, I'll do it. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with ego. It has to do with keeping my word. Once I say that I'll do something, I'll do it. So the fight's in September. I don't have a felony, you moron. Dunce Cap, Teresa, whoever you are, whatever your name really is. I don't have a felony on my record. You're reading a false report. Don't you think the pigs would arrest me if I had a felony and they saw me carrying a gun on video? Or how stupid are you actually? How dumb are you? How stupid are you of a person? Really? How dumb are you? If I was a felon, if I'd been charged with domestic violence in my lifetime, if I had any kind of record at all, I wouldn't be able to carry a gun. I openly carry a gun on video, you dunce cap. Put that together in your brain. Would the cops love to arrest me? Yes, they would. Moron. I mean, like, how stupid of a person are you? It's just incredible to me. It must be the fluoride that got to her brain. She's a moron. Like, I mean, I'm going to head over to the Struthers Police Department and hand out some flyers over there.
Head south on Steel Street toward Florence Avenue.
Let's go over to the Struthers Police Department
Turn left onto Sulivan Street.
and let them know that we're investigating, and we're not going to stop investigating until we find out.
Then turn left onto Steel Street. Head north on Steel Street toward Hartsel Avenue. Then turn right onto Hartsel Avenue. Turn right onto Hartsel Avenue. Then turn right onto Salt Springs Road. Turn right onto Salt Springs Road. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Franksinkwich Street.
How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm waiting for the website for transparency to be done.
Turn right onto Franksinkwich Street.
Well, thank you, Matthew. That's very nice of you to say. But I'm waiting for the website for transparency to be done. I'm just waiting on that now, and the guy working on it's an amazing human being. So you know, I'm just waiting on that website to get completed. And the guy working on it is just such an amazing person. He's working his butt off on this thing. Work Line, good to see you, brother. How are you, sir?
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto the I-680 South ramp.
See, the thing is that a lot of people come on here and say things and are detractors, right? They're people who are negative and haters and whatever, right? But I'm not sure if you guys notice or not. All I do is the work. That's it. I don't got time for their panty ass bullshit games. I don't care about, you know, I enjoy debating James Freeman. I enjoy debating people who have different philosophies, different ideas about life and how life should go. There's houses over here. Okay. But the people, I'm going to go to Struthers Police Department's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over to Struthers Police Department and just let them know that I have begun an investigation, and also let them know that if we don't get that body cam by Thursday, that I'll be suing them. I've already told the law director this. I've already told him that I'll be suing him by Thursday. If we don't get that body cam by Thursday, that's the D-Day. Because I got court in Ironton on Thursday, and so since I'm already going to be doing paperwork, I'm just gonna do a lawsuit against them for withholding the body cam footage. And you know, it's just that simple. You got to sue them. You just got to sue them. You got to sue their asses off. Let's see what the Struthers police have to say. Let's see what the Struthers Police Department has to say. Let's see if they have anything to add to this. You know, so I'll see you guys in a couple seconds, Struthers Police Department. Let's see what you guys have to add. Let's see what you have to say. But, you know, I was saying something. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'm supposed to meet with him tomorrow. But I was going to go somewhere else tomorrow, so I've got a lot of things going on. But what I was saying earlier is I want you guys to notice something, right? Let's say, let's play a game here, right? Let's say everything bad you've ever heard about me is true. Let's say, just play it out, right? I got domestic violence, I got a felony on my record. Let's just say everything that people are saying about me, which is all lies, but let's just say it's all true for a moment. What does that change? I told you guys I met God in 2019. I told you guys that about I've been clearly honest with everything I've talked about. So let's say everything negative you've heard about me is 100% the truth. What does it change from the work I'm doing now? Would I be unforgivable? Which, by the way, I don't have any criminal record as far as the felony goes. I don't have any violence on my record. I don't have any domestic violence, and I don't have any assaults, and I didn't have any probation violations because I've never been on probation. I was on a diversion program in 2002, and only because Shapiro said there's just no way we're going to get around it. They want something on you, and so you have to go through this diversion program, a probationary period. But I wasn't put on a I didn't have a probation officer. I had to just complete a certain amount of tasks, and that was it. So not like I was on some sort of official probation. So, you know, but apparently I have a police record in El Paso, which I've never lived there. Apparently I have a domestic violence, which I've never been charged with domestic violence. But even if all those things were true, what does that change from the work that we're doing now together? What does that change? How does that change the work we're doing now? Just curious. You guys hit the like button. I'm sorry, I got to do this. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We're going over to the Struthers Police Department, and we're going to let them know that that we have begun our investigation. And that's what we're going to do right now. Because, you know, the thing is that they have to know that they are complicit in the murder. They are complicit in the murder of James Sheets because they're a part of it. They all did the subliminal messaging. They all did the nodding and the making sure that they would they were not on camera, you know, quiet, you know, he's hot. What are you talking about? If you don't have anything, you're not doing anything wrong, you don't need to warn others that there's a camera on. Why do they need to warn other pigs that there's a camera on unless they're doing shady stuff? unless they're doing illegal shady shit. What's in that water bottle? What was it? Was the water bottle full? Was the water bottle full of vodka, or was the water bottle a code word for something else? Because they were always trying to get water, and then he had a water he was drinking, but he needed his water bottle, and then he said, man, I really loved that water bottle. It's coming out tonight, guys. You'll hear it tonight. Is that it? Did I pass it? Nope, it's up here. So what does that water bottle thing mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What did you mean? By the way, his name is Richard, so we can call him Dick. His name is Richard Thomas Schieneman. Schieneman.
Head northeast on East Indianola Avenue toward Taylor Street. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Poland Avenue.
I usually have my headphones on, but my headphones are in the thing charging. I usually like to have my headphones on so people can't hear my directions and track me. You're gonna wait? I'm gonna go. It's Schneeman. Schieneman. That's his name. Dick Schieneman. The guy's name's Dick Sheen. Can you believe that? Dick Sheen. That's the guy's name. His name is Dick Sheen. So I wonder if the Ironton cops watching this, do you guys endorse this? Do you endorse the idea they covered the murder up? I mean, because Chad Goo, the guy I'm fighting in September, he said, he was like, I'm a good cop, Chili. I'm a good cop. That's what he said. If you're a good cop, then you think what's going on here is a good thing? If you think what's going on here is a good thing? You got that right, Romer. That is how you spell my name. Chille. Look at that. I mean, and they were talking about ice fishing. They were talking about ice fishing. In case you guys didn't know, let's go ice fishing April 1st. There's no ice fishing April 1st. Why were they talking about ice fishing? Why was that the subject of conversation? Would love to come to Idaho, Angel. I'm gonna check out a buddy of mine. I'm gonna check out soon. I just don't know when. I just got a lot to accomplish here. There's a lot to do. Lots of people need help, and they don't have the money to hire a private investigator, and that's what has to be done here. This case needs to be investigated. We got to shake up the shit until the good stuff comes to the top. Which on this, the only good stuff is going to be a cop who turns confidential informant and tells me that Tommy Shithead planned this, that Matt Haas planned this. That's the only good thing that pops up. Is if one of these pigs who was involved says, you know what, you guys are gonna get caught eventually. We need a piggy. We need a piggy to break the thin blue line. That's what we need. We need a piggy to break the thin blue line and come out and tell us about the murder. Tell us about the planned murder. Tell us how Matt Haas carried a gun in his car, a plant gun. Tell us about it. Come out and tell us, dude. You're in a dog crap occupation. No one appreciates you. Why are you going to keep on taking that abuse? No one likes you. Everywhere you go, people are mean to you. You can't even help people that want your help because they'll be mean to you too. Why do you keep doing that job? Come and tell me the story. Let's move on. Let's go to greener pastures. Let's change these things. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Eventually, it's going to... Wait till you guys see the breakdown come out tonight. I really this. I spent the entire day. I was behind that laptop for 12 hours. Backing that, slowing that down, speeding it up, slowing it down, speeding it up. You guys just got to see the finished product. But I had worked on that for hours. My neck hurt from just sitting there in one spot. But we finally got it broke down where we can see the body languages that Tommy Schieneman was controlling the entire scene, doing this with his jacket all the time. And he zipped his body cam up in his jacket. How is that policy? That's not why we have body cams, so you can zip them up in your jacket whenever you want to. That is not why we have body cameras. And I haven't talked to my legal advisors that work with me on this, but I wonder if the Youngstown police can face a lawsuit for the obvious cover-up. Obvious cover-up. They were helping cover it up. They left Tommy Shithead alone a couple times. I think I still got I brought this earlier for one of the piggies in case they wanted me to join their occupation. If someone says, hey, why don't you stop doing what you're doing and come and be a piggy? I got part of my costume. I'm ready to go. I got part of the costume. Just give me the other stuff.
Turn right onto Poland Avenue.
Just give me the other stuff and I'm ready to go, Captain. Sign me up. I'm ready to go. Put me in, Coach. Just give me a badge. Just give me a badge and a gun. I'm ready to go. Someone sign me up. I'm ready to be a piggy. I'm ready. Who wants to join the pig force with me? There are lots of openings. Are we ready? I just brought this in case they said, why don't you put that down and put that down and join us? Sure. I'm ready to join. Tell me where to sign up. PigsRUs.com? Okay then, I'm ready. Oh, there's no piggies here. I guess Sunday all the piggies take the day off. I guess on Sunday all the piggies take the day off.
Your destination is
Well,
on the left.
let me just hand out some flyers. Through these doors, past Struthers. This is reserved for police parking. Okay. That's what that says right there. Reserved for police parking. All right. Well, I guess we're here. We're joining the cop force. I'm ready to be a piggy. Onk, onk, onk. Let's play a piggy game. Doot, 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 doot. It is a Sunday after all. There we go. You think they'll miss that? There you go. He's got one now. Let's make sure the piggies know. Any piggies? Here's a nice piggy truck right here. Here's a nice little piggy truck. There you go, brother. You got one too. There you go. There you go. And then it says, through these doors past Struthers' finest men in blue. Is that right? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Okay. Yeah, service, please. Service. Service. Hello? 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 Is anybody here? Hello? Oh, there's a piggy car over there too. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to leave this piggy out. Want to make sure all piggies. Oh, that piggy that's got a flat tire on it. So there's nobody in there. Oh, there's piggy cars over here too. There's a piggy car there. That's where the piggies park there. That's a nice car. Let's make sure they all get one. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Oh. There's nothing, huh? Maybe we can get some service over here. Nothing, huh? Okay. Well, there is one more piggy car. Let's hit this one more piggy car, and let's drop off a flyer for one more piggy car over here. Let's take one more look-see inside, see if they're looking or what they're doing here, what the deal is. Hello? How come pigs get a little garage like that? Why do we need a garage for piggy cars? I don't understand. I mean, the truth is we got to get rid of this organization called pigs. We have to get rid of it. That's a fact. There's one more piggy car over here. Just gonna leave a flyer. Just gonna leave a flyer for the piggy car. So we got one there. Is it? No, that was the van that I closed the door on the other day. So that wasn't the same one. This is the van that I closed the other day. Whoa! It scared the shit out of me, baby. What's a good boy doing? What's a good boy doing? What's a good boy doing? Hello? Hello? It's okay, it's okay. Hello? Hey.
Hey.
My name is Chili. I'm an investigative journalist. Here. Will that guy stop barking, or is he gonna bark no matter what?
Yeah, he'll bark.
You wanna... Let me just come over here and try to calm him down a little bit. Sorry about that. So I'm not. Do you know who those two cops right there are? That's Tommy Shithead Sheeneman,
Okay.
and that's Murder and Matt Haas.
Okay.
So these two guys murdered James Sheets. They planted the gun. You can watch the gun being planted on Delete Laws on YouTube. These two guys work here, so be very careful. If you see these two guys, they are murderers.
Okay.
So, do you know anything about them?
I don't.
Okay. Well, just be careful because they planted a gun on a guy. You can watch it on that
Was
channel.
it the one that was the car chase?
Yeah, James Sheets.
Yeah, I saw that all start.
Oh, you saw it all start?
Yeah.
And
What happened at the Wildcat right there?
what were they pulling him over for?
I don't know. I was up on my porch.
Just to pull him over?
Yeah, he pulled in and then he took off and left.
Right.
So,
Have the cops always been dog shit around here, or just?
I mean, I deal with crap all the time here.
Yeah.
So,
I imagine you must.
yeah, I've been trying to find a different house.
You've been trying to find a place to move.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to let you know, warn you, because
Okay.
those pigs reside right here. And this guy, he put the gun in the car. Go watch it on Delete Laws. Go watch it. He put the gun in the car, and he murdered him. So they planned it. I'm pretty sure they planned it. Eventually, one of these piggies is going to break, and they're going to tell us everything.
Yeah.
Just a little more longer. A little while longer.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
All right. What was your name again?
Chili.
Chili.
And that's my email on there too, deletelaws@gmail.
Okay.
Okay? If you have any information, don't hesitate to hit me up. Thanks, bud. Oh, I missed some piggy cars. Let's put them on these piggy cars. There's some piggy cars right here. Let's put these on the piggy cars. Let's let them know. Because you're allowed to put a flyer on people's cars. There's nothing illegal about it. Can't get in trouble for it. Just like you can touch a pig's car too. You ever notice how these pigs are like, get away from my car? And you've seen how I deal with those guys. When they say, get away from my car, I go, it's not your car. And then I put my fingers all over it because it's my car. The car belongs to us, the public, the people. Reserved for employee, no parks if we can. That there was a murder here. You guys, just so you know, when there's 800 people in here, I can't keep track of all these comments. If I try to, I'll just end up getting mad at someone who didn't do anything wrong. And then I'm a jerk, and I got to apologize. And so, but I've been a jerk a long time, so I'm just getting around to owning it. Okay. If there's any more vehicles in here that we can alert them that these guys are murderers, let's do that. There's a couple more cars over here in this parking lot, so let's take these flyers and get full use of them. I did pay for them, so actually you guys paid for them. The people who buy my posters, the people who buy my ebook, people who donate to me, that they paid for these posters, so I don't want to waste your money. Thank you for your support. I'm trying to spend your money for us. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm just going to make sure that I try to spend our money, what we've done here together, and we've created this movement for transparency. Grab an extra one here just in case, because there's a couple cars here. This is a nice one. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. See if anybody's in the building here. Let's see if anybody. Is it because it's me? Is that what it is? Put on the clown nose. Thanks for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. It does mean a lot to me because as people who have been along for the ride since I started in June, I'm not playing. It's not a game to me. I know this can sometimes seem like it's fun because we're taking a shot at the power that be. Just and by the way, guys, I did move to Ironton, but I misspoke earlier when I said LA earlier. LA is 2,000 miles away, so I did misspeak. I actually moved to Ironton, Ohio. I just haven't done all the paperwork necessary yet. And also, I want the people of Ironton to really show up and show out. I want them to really take their power back. That's what I'd like to see over the next little while in Ironton. I'd like to see the people turn out. They did for the vote for the jail. You know, I didn't celebrate that the jail didn't get funding because it's not my celebration. I just was a catalyst, but it wasn't, like I said, you know, those people turned out and voted. They should celebrate. I guess I should have made an announcement. Now I think about it. But, you know, you know, there's no point in gloating that we're not going to build another dungeon. Yay, we're not going to build a dungeon. Yeah. How hollow does that sound? Yeah, no dungeon. Yes. It sounds just so bad, I guess. Oh, there's one more piggy car. That piggy car's got a flat tire, but we're still going to put a flyer on it just to be, yeah, just because I don't want to waste any flyers. Here it is. Me too. I'm happy for the people of Ironton already. But yeah, I misspoke earlier. I said I lived in California. I don't live in California. I guess I do live in California until I change my residency over. But also, I just wanted to make sure that I can't get in trouble for not changing over my license or my registration because I haven't officially moved yet. So that means that I still have time to protect myself from the little piggies. Let's get this. Okay, looks great. Looks great. Oh, there's a slot right there. There's a slot right there. Do you see the slot? Do you see the slot? This, you're right. Let's go clown nose on this. You're right. Clown nose. Let's go put a couple through the slot. They have a slot and that's a lot. We're going to a clown factory. Might as well wear a clown nose. There's a slot right here. There it is. There it is. I dropped a couple in there. Oh, there's a designated smoking area over here too. So let's put a flyer in the designated smoking area for the piggies who suck on cancer sticks. Got it. if it could only work faster, that would be amazing. There's no place to leave it, and I don't want to get in trouble for littering. But there is a slot right here. Another slot for us. Here's your payment envelopes, huh? Here's your payment. Here's what you get. Here's what you get for murdering somebody, okay? Here's what you get. You get this in your slot. Murderers are in here. There you go. Please put all payments in the drop box. Sure, I will. There you go. There you go. There you go. Struthers Cops Murder. There it is. Can just go right there. It's so nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if you guys are so inclined and you want to, please go by my website, Delete Laws, and pick up this indestructible trifold. This is not the indestructible one. This is the printout one. I gave it away, the other one. And if you would please, this is how you can support yourself and support what I'm doing. Go buy an indestructible trifold. I'm gonna get another one because this one, just paper one, just looks terrible. But it works. So just make sure you go get a trifold from DeleteLaws.com. Thanks for the support. I do appreciate it. I guess I've been on for 2.5 hours. We've had a pretty good cry today. That was a pretty good cry. Wasn't ready for that. And now I'm gonna head back and check on that down and check on the rendering to see if that the one that slows down the footage and shows what these piggies did. I'm gonna go and see if that's available to post online. That'll come out tonight. And so yeah. Oh, you want to see a flyer one more time? I'll show. So this is the indestructible trifold. Please go get one of these off my website, Delete Laws. Get the indestructible one. It really is so much nicer than this one. But I've got to sell them. That's how I make a living. So I appreciate that. I do give some of them away once in a while, but I got to make a living. And believe me, more people get them for free than actually buy them. So that's okay. I don't mind, but I do got to sell some of them too. And then this is what the flyer looks like. That's the whole flyer right there. And then you guys get ready for next week because we have the We Don't Stop t-shirts coming out next week. What's up, Playboy? Next week. What's up, Playboy? Next week, we got those coming out. So look forward to those coming in. I reserve the right to come back on here live. These filthy pigs decide to pull me over. Oh man, pull me over, piggies. I already talked to the law director. If you filthy pigs harass me even in the slightest, I will sue your asses. Please harass me. Let me be the plaintiff against you. I think you're disgusting. You're hiding a murder. And if you're one of the good piggies and people say there's good piggies, then step up. Step up. Step up. You're one of the good pigs? You're a good pig? Yeah? Okay, then step up. A man's been murdered. It was doctored footage. It was doctored. You're a good little piggy, are you? I swear, Chili. I swear, I'm one of the good pigs. I swear, I'm a good piggy. Well then, step up. We have body cam footage that's been altered. We have 2 minutes and 15 seconds of missing footage. There's one at 14:22 to 14:38. There's one from 15:38 to 16:38, and there's another missing minute. I believe it's 17:38 to 18:38. It's gonna come out tonight. You guys will get to see it. So if you're one of the good piggies and I'm giving your police station a hard time because I'm rightfully redressing my government, then And see, this is also why I work alone. I'm not part of a crime syndicate. They're charging people all over the country that I'm just going to not pay attention to. I'm not going to pay attention to comments because I don't know what's been said previously. So someone says something and they're joking about something that was going on earlier and I wasn't paying attention to the comments. Then I kick them out of the room and then I got to go find their YouTube page and unblock them. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh, there's a couple people looking for me. I see it. They're looking for me. There's, you know, we got a lot of support. People believe in us. You know, people believe in what we're doing here. So if you're one of the good piggies, step up. Yeah, people are driving in a circle just like in Ironton. Yeah, I'm going back to Ironton, guys. I got to get back to Ironton. I got stuff to do in Ironton. So I'll be heading back there. I'll be heading back to Ironton here pretty quick. So I'll be heading up there. I'll be heading down there. One of the good piggies, if you're a good pig, then step up and let us know how they plan the murder. Let us know how they plan the murder because we already know. I'm just going to prove it. Eventually, I'm going to prove it. So, and they're going to be tried for murder. They will be tried for murder. Matt Haas and that piece of shit, Tommy Shineman, Tommy Shithead Shineman, they'll be charged for murder. Yep, those two women are driving in a circle looking for me. I got you. Good to see you. Good to see you, ladies. I'm sorry I couldn't stop. Thanks for joining the memberships. I appreciate that, you guys. You guys can join now. It's really just a way to support what we're doing. That's all it is. You're just giving a monthly donation of $3 or whatever it is, and that's what joining is. You're just supporting what we're doing. So if you see the join tab below the video, what that means is you want to donate $3 a month. That's what that means. That's what you're doing when you join to become a member of Delete Laws. It really is just a way for the channel procreator to make money. So lots of people are driving around looking for me, I guess. A few cars driving around looking for me. That car's definitely looking for me. How you doing, buddy? Couple cars looking around looking for me. You know, I would hate to pour hot lead into somebody. I would hate to do that. I would hate to be forced in that position. But if that's how it goes, that's how it has to go. Because I will not be bullied. That won't work. I'm not that feller. You can ask the guys who beat me up in elementary school if I'm the guy you want to bully later. They found out. And they're some of my best friends now, so I guess I really can't talk shit about them. So, there it is. I got my gun right here in my lockbox. All I gotta do is unlock it and throw in my clip. It's right there. Oh, it can't say clip. You gotta say magazine. Can't say certain things. Just like does this signal mean? Is this now a super duper hand signal? Is this a super hand signal now? Because I did this yesterday. I've heard that these are all something. And then I've heard that, what's the other one? Oh, my pinky up on water. That's a signal. But I don't know what they are. I don't know what these super signals are that I'm letting off. And who's getting them? Are we tuning into... the way you become a channel member is at the bottom. You hit the join button and it costs you $3 a month, and then you get a little Delete Laws icon that goes with your thing. And then people can do things like members only chats, and I just never have, but I guess I could sometime. But yeah, it's just a way to support what we're doing. Like, do you see how Linksters 420 has got a little emblem when they comment? That's all it does. It just gives you a little emblem, but really it's a way to give me $3. That's what it is. You know, you can say whatever you want. That's what it is. I'm pretty raw dog about stuff. So I just say what I think. I don't hold back one single bit. Not one bit. I don't care. I don't care what people say or think about me. I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, and I got people still starting to email me like trolls videos and stuff like that. I don't care. Save our time. Because as soon as I read it, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that you wasted our time, me reading an email or someone's, you know, saying something about me. I don't give a shit what people say about me. I just don't care. My whole life, people said things about me. It doesn't mean anything to me. Oh, John joined. Thanks, John. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. So just so I can put my map in here, and then you guys won't hear my directions going on here. Make sure I'm connected on this bad chicken over here. On. Okay, fellas. Okie dokie. You're gonna see black for 1 second. Just give me 5 seconds. Okay. Got it. Okay, now I got my map up here. Okie dokie pokey. Okie dokie pokey. Okay. So yeah, and then there's a list of people who now want to debate after the James Freeman debate, and I want to debate James again and give him a chance to answer the questions that he didn't answer, because he's a highly intelligent man, and give him a chance to answer those questions. And then, but I'm not going to tell the website transparency, peace, justice is done. When the website is done, then I'll debate James Freeman or anybody else who wants to, who has a channel and has a perspective, not just craziness. Because if you just want to debate me for craziness, I'm not interested. I'm interested in real social change. I'm not interested in just, you being on a channel and being able to talk. I don't do panels, so I'm not going to be on anything with more than one person. I'm not interested. I want to sit there and have long discussions about things with other people who share their perspective and I disagree with it, and then I say, no, that's wrong, and then I'm a jerk. So I just don't want to deal with that, and I'll never do it again. I already learned my lesson in the last panel I did. I won't ever do one again. I mean, it's hard to say ever, but close to ever. I guess if you were going to do like a big channel, like an HBO channel or something, like a, Bill Maher's pretty left, but then you'd want to go on there and be the guy on the right. And then if you went on a channel like Hannity or something, you'd want to go on there and be the guy on the left, because I don't identify with either one. Looks good, kid. Keep going. Keep going. Keep working hard, kid. So yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah, I mean, I really love Accountability for All for hosting that that debate I had with James Freeman, and that I think the reason why the Freeman debate went so well and so many people Jonathan is a joke. Who's Jonathan? Jonathan is a joke. Who said Jonathan is a joke? I'm going to see if I can find what Jonathan said. I can't find it with this many people. I can never find it. So I think the reason why the James Freeman debate was so successful, as far as people wanted to watch it, is because it was two guys who were showing deference for one another, respect, showing a little bit of James Freeman was a pioneer in this space. If you guys didn't know that, if you never heard of James Freeman, which I'm sure you probably have, but if you hadn't, James Freeman is a pioneer. He's one of the original OGs who took on cops and backed them down, and you got to back these guys up because they're ruining our country. So I think that a lot of people enjoyed that debate because of the high level of respect that he and I treated each other with. Even when I got a little rough, I wasn't too rough, and even when he got a little rough, he wasn't too rough. Because no one wants to see two guys sit and bicker at each other and make personal insults. They want to hear the merits of your argument. They don't want to hear you guys sit and snipe at each other and say, you're a piece of shit. No, you're a piece of shit. People just don't. Oh my goodness. There's a whole line out here at Taco Bell. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it. 700 people here. Let's do it. Let's show the world that these guys are pigs. There's a big line, you see, waiting for the taco tea. Okay. Here you go, guys. Let's hand out some flyers. I don't want to waste these flyers. People supported me and gave me good money to hand these flyers out, and there's about 50 people over here. So let's hand out these flyers. Let's give these flyers to people. Let's let them know. How you doing? Can I cross right here? Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing? My name's Chili DeCastro.
How are they giving away in here?
I don't know what's going on here. It looks like a promotion, but those two cops right there are murderers. So if you live in Struthers, those two cops planted a gun. You can watch the video on Delete Laws on YouTube. Those guys are murderers, and they should both be in prison. I just want everybody to... Thanks. Hey, how you doing? Here, take a flyer. Two cops are murderers, so you see 28 times. So if you see those two pigs right there, murderers, plant a gun on you, they'll disrespect your family. Yeah, be very careful. Please be careful. That's okay, hon. Yeah, be careful. Those guys are murderers. How you guys doing? Ma'am, here you go. Can I give you one of these? Give you a flyer? Sorry? This is the Struthers Police Department. You heard of them? Yeah, they murdered a guy named James Sheets. It's on YouTube. You can watch Delete Laws, the channel at the bottom. Watch them plant a gun and then celebrate the murder. They celebrate. They high five and fist pump. Be careful. Yeah. Those are pigs, man. Those are not policemen.
But they are licensed police officers.
They're murderers too. They work here in Struthers, but they murdered a man. Go to that channel called Delete Laws, and you can watch them murder a man and plant a gun on him. See the Delete Laws at the bottom? That's how you spell it. Go to that YouTube channel. And I noticed that you have an ethnic little girl in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
They target black people.
3 of them.
Yeah, they target black people, so don't trust cops.
And their mother.
Yeah, they're horrible people. Those are horrible people. So I just want everybody to know that. Matt Haas and Tommy Sheeneman, also called Dick Sheeneman, he's a killer.
He shot somebody
28 times. Yeah, look at him. You can tell. He's just a piece of shit. You can just tell by looking at him. Wow. Don't trust cops, kids. Don't trust cops. They're bad people.
Wow.
Okay. Let's not waste the money that we paid on the flyers. Oh, how you doing? Oh, I'm not a cop. I'm not going to give you a ticket for littering. I just wanted to warn you about these two pigs right here. Those pigs right there murdered somebody. So just please be aware of that. Tommy Sheeneman and Matt House, they murdered people. See those Struthers pigs? Do you know the pigs here are terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay. You know the pigs in this dog shit is that
Bad kids like everybody else.
They're
They
bad
do
people.
wrong.
They do wrong.
Oh yeah.
I knew you would know that. Okay. You have a nice day. How you doing, buddy? Here, do me a favor. I just want you to take this flyer. I want you to be with them in Struthers. You have 2 cops who are murderers that I caught them on camera planting a gun. It's on my channel, Delete Laws. The last 3 or 4 2 cops conspired together to murder James Sheets, and then they planted a gun on him. And the Struthers Police Department is hiding the body cam footage.
Okay.
They're hiding it. And if they don't release it by Thursday, I'll sue them. Okay. I sue people. I'm really good at it. I just started. I haven't won one yet, but it's going to take a couple years, you know?
Sure.
I'm just learning.
Yeah.
But watch out for these guys. They're killers. They'll plant guns on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, be very careful. Look at his face and mark him. He's a murderer.
Thank you.
You bet. Don't be scared, ma'am. I'm not a cop. These cops are murderers, though, so please be aware of that. Those 2 cops planted a gun on someone. The Delete Laws on the bottom on that flyer. You can watch the videos. You can watch them plant a gun on someone after they murdered him. It's pretty bad. I know you have children. Please alert your children. How are you doing, sir? My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. I want to give you this. These 2 cops right here, they murdered a guy and then they planted a gun on him. It's on Delete Laws. You can watch the gun be planted. These guys are absolutely pigs. They kill people. So just be aware of that. They're Struthers cops. You can watch the videos on that channel down there on Delete Laws so you can actually see it yourself.
They're Struthers cops right now.
They're Struthers cops right now, yeah. It's on camera, them planting a gun. It's on camera. Yeah, you can see it yourself. I made that flyer. Just a little something for people to realize.
I don't need to keep it in the car right now. I just got a lot going on, bud. My mother just passed away this
I'm
morning.
sorry, dude. Oh man, I'm sorry, brother. Sorry, man. Got you, dude. That's tough. You bet, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, I got you. Cash in my pocket. I cash in my pocket. I'll buy his Taco Bell. I got cash in my car. I'm gonna run around. You don't want this? You want the flyer? These guys are murderers. Okay, he doesn't want. He's upset. Hi, how you doing? Hi. How you guys doing today?
Hey.
My name is Chili. I'm an investigative journalist. That's my channel at the bottom. It's called Delete Laws. I was planting a gun on a guy after they murdered him. They shot him 28 times.
I saw you on Reels.
You saw me on Reels? On Reels on what?
Yeah, James Sheets. On Facebook.
On Reels on Facebook? Oh yeah. There's all kinds of misinformation trying to make me bad.
You're looking for because Struthers hadn't turned over their.
And by Thursday, I've told everybody I'll sue them by Thursday. Yeah. And it'll cost the city $15 of your tax money because they're supposed to release the body cam footage by Thursday. I'll sue them. That's what I do. I'm really good at it. I got a whole team that works with me. But these are murders, and you can see them plant
These were the ones that you had on.
Yeah, you can see them plant a gun. You need to disrespect these men when you see them swine. They're the worst of human beings, and they literally plant a gun, which means
I've seen it.
They had to plant it.
Yeah.
It wasn't. They hated him. They hated James Sheets.
Yeah.
James was a low-level criminal. He broke into things. He stole stuff. He was he is what he is, right?
Yeah.
But he wasn't a killer, and he was a good father. And the woman who was with him loved him. He had his problems, but he didn't have a personality problem.
Yeah.
He had a drug problem that then made him a criminal.
Yeah.
4.0 student until he did drugs, and then he was stealing stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But we didn't hire him to wear a badge and protect us. We didn't hire him to take a solution. We didn't do that with him. We hired these guys, and they respected.
Okay.
They should be disrespected.
All right.
Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. How you doing, man? Are you ordering? My name's Joe Castro. I'm an investigative journalist. These two pigs murdered a guy. I planted a gun. You can watch it on Delete Laws. I caught them on their body cam. So even if you support police, that's okay. But you don't support murder, right? And they just watch the videos on Delete Laws. They clearly murdered a man. It's really bad. I'm just telling everybody in town. Because if they don't release the body cam by Thursday, I'll sue them, and that'll cost us $15 grand. So thanks for your time. We're not going to waste a single penny.
Oh my God.
Here's a flyer, ma'am. These two cops murdered somebody. You can watch it on Delete.
Yeah, I know that.
You seen the channel?
I saw the video.
You saw them plant the gun?
I saw the video.
Okay. Yeah. They need to be disrespected.
So you're the one that put the video on.
Yeah, that's my video. Yeah. Okay. It's not my video. It actually belongs to Christy Roan and her guy who was murdered. And it's pathetic. And those guys need to be disrespected. And they need to be ran. They need to be ran out of town.
I get it.
They need to be ran out of town.
Youngstown's crooked. Strother is crooked. I get it.
Oh, so it's just like all police everywhere?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because there's no transparency.
No.
And then if you watch the last video, they just hide the camera footage. They go, I'm hot, don't talk.
I hear that. Jamie, are you listening to this? I'm talking to the guy that had the video on YouTube.
It's on Delete Laws.
Oh. You know, where we watched that video of the Struthers police bullshit? Yeah.
Watch the last one I made. It shows that Tommy Schieneman ran the entire scene after he was already put in isolation. He runs the whole scene. It's really bad.
Okay,
Thank you. You bet. Take care. Hi. How you doing, ma'am? My name is Chili DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist. I caught those cops planting a gun on somebody. I caught them. They're Struthers police officers. Those men need to be disrespected. They need to be disrespected, and they need to be ran out of town. Those two guys murdered someone, Matt Haas and Tommy Schieneman. I call him Dick Schieneman because his name's actually Richard. But you need to spread the word that those two guys are murderers, and you can watch it on the channel right there, Delete Laws. So please go ahead and tell as many people as you can.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, those guys are murdered. Watch them plant the gun.
Oh, I
actually will watch this.
It's disgusting. And they're caught. They're caught.
Nothing would surprise me in this day and age, but I will watch it.
Oh, so what do you mean nothing would surprise you about pigs?
No, about the fact that like people are so corrupt and shitty. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like you're a cop and you're corrupt and shitty.
Yeah, we didn't hire them. We hired them to protect us. We didn't hire them
Right.
to plant guns on people and set them up and murder them. And that's
Wow.
exactly what they did.
Is that kid who?
James Sheets, 1 month ago.
Yes. Okay.
28 times. They shot him 28 times.
Yeah.
You can see 14 bullets, then they cut out the audio and the video that they gave to us. So by Thursday, if they don't deliver that, I'm going to sue them. And that'll cost taxpayers 15 grand. So I'm telling all the taxpayers, if you want to contact us, and let them know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. God bless. Did I give you a flyer, ma'am?
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
You are not allowed to be handing out flyers and that on our property, sir.
Oh, it's just a warning.
Sir, you are not allowed to be. Not only that, I do not give my consent to be posted online.
Are you upset?
I personally agree with some regards, but
Okay. Do you want a flyer? Do you want a flyer? No problem. I can respect anything you ask me, man. But I don't want you to be mad at me, man. I don't know you, dude. I don't want any bad blood. I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't want any bad energy. Yeah, I have to leave, guys, so I'm going to do what he asked me to do. He asked me to leave. He asked me not to hand flyers, which is fine. Do you know who these cops are? These cops are murderers. Those cops murdered a man named James Sheets.
I don't know him.
A month ago. Which one is it? Which one do you know? That's Matt Haas. He planted the gun on James Sheets. If you see these cops, they'll plant guns on you. If they'll plant guns, they'll certainly plant drugs. So be very careful if you see these men. Disrespect these men. Let them know that they've been caught planting a gun and murdering. Just let them know. Tell the black community especially, because I understand the black community is really persecuted here. That's what I'm hearing over and over. I haven't been into the black community here, but I want to come.
Yeah, I got like 8 times a year.
8 times here?
Yeah.
That's because
Probably, most likely,
yeah. They target black people. I tell the people who are being persecuted this, and it makes some of them mad, but some other because they target poor white people, they target black people, they target people that they can take advantage of. Anybody who offend. You take that with you, bud. Show your friends. You're not on camera. You're not on. I give you my word. Okay. You say
Culture of corruption.
culture of corruption.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Goes back a lot of years. I could give you names of officers.
You
that
could?
Well, you could fire up a Google machine, bro.
I'll fire it up. I got a whole army of people who will look up things.
I don't know if I want to give the names.
You want to give me give me your phone? I'll give you your phone number. You can call me.
Do it off.
Give me your phone. I'll give you your phone number. I can't say it out loud, but lots of people have it. It's real.
I'm watching you.
I like dogs. Oh, I see. Oh, we're right there. Yeah, you see that you're not on camera, of course.
And that's why I pulled up.
Yeah. I'm not going to put you on camera. But if you give me your keypad. Sure. There's a pen. Oh, I believe you, man. I believe you. This gentleman's with me, not by much, and 45. Are you years? You right around there? Let me write it for you, so I don't have to say it out loud.
No, all right.
You see my fingers? I can't say it out loud. Oh, you're gonna give me your number? Okay. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, now? Okay. I will call you. I'll call you tonight. Is this, Got it. Thank you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Later, brother. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can...
left onto Brownlee Avenue.
Ah, there's my follow. There's the guy following me right there. He is following me. They are following me. You're following me, huh? You're following me. You're not very slick, brother. Is it better now? Do I have better? Is it better audio now? Guys, I'm gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1. When I'm on the mic, this is done. There is a blue or black SUV with tinted windows that followed me earlier, and I just saw the same car just now pull around, the exact same car, and then it saw me, took a left down here. That's just what happened. Can you guys hear me okay? 1 second. Oh. Lady. Now, is that better? Can you hear me now better? Is that all right? Location there that was a little bit funny. Sounds like a battery dying. Okay. I'm just gonna keep rolling because I got this I got a tail. So I just want to make sure that everybody stays with me here for a minute. On this, so it could be the headphones, fellas. The Bluetooth on this is off. It's not the headphones. It's Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? I keep saying, is that better? It should be. It should be. It is what it is, fellas. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look, it comes with a certain amount of risk to it. the thing is though, is it's so strange. I'll be honest with you, right? And I'm telling you, I can't square it, and I don't understand it. I'm not afraid one bit. Not even kind of sorta. Like, I'm cautiously aware of my surroundings. I got tailed in Toledo. I'm being tailed here, and I just don't have any fear. I can't describe it. I'm not afraid one bit. I mean, you got to be smart. You can't be stupid. You got to be cautiously aware. But I just don't have one single ounce of fear in me. Not even one. I'm talking none. You know, that cop in Arlington, Chad Goo, said he wanted to fight me in a cage. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. No. So you just be happy what you're doing at the same time. You know, and that's the only thing, just so you guys know, I hate to be honest, but I'll just kick it to you truth, you know? That's the only thing I ask God for. That's the only thing. When I pray to God, I only ask for two things. Don't feel my heart full of fear, and don't fill me full of paranoia or anxiety. Just make sure that I remain strong. And that's the only thing I pray. That's my only prayer. That's the only thing I pray, just so you know. I just ask God to make sure that I don't get a heart full of fear, or that I don't become sieged with anxiety or panic. That's all I ask. I don't want to have those things. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, my lights are off. Those are the only things I pray about. So, okay. I read a book. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I read a book called The 48 Laws of Power. Can you guys hear me all right? So I read this book, and something in the book, there's a law. It's 48 laws. It's almost like Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, which is also a game changer of a book. These two books, 12 Rules for Life and 48 Laws of Power, truly helped mold the way I think and my brain. I mean, Jordan Peterson's a genius. People can hate him because they say he's on the right, but not at all. He's literally a genius. And so is Robert Greene, who wrote the 48 Laws of Power. And so the thing is that, God damn it. The thing is that one day there's going to be a time that we have to surrender. There's going to be a time you have to. So that's one of the 48 laws of power. Know when to surrender. And so there comes a time, if you read the 48 laws of power and you read the chapter called Know When to Surrender, or Know When It's Time to Surrender, or something like that. You read the chapter, and it takes about 3 hours, 2 hours to read the chapter, I guess, whatever. But it's one of the 48 laws. And what that means is that there's going to come a time where, and this goes throughout the history of time. He explains it so much better. I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to attempt to do it. But when you read that chapter, Know When to Surrender, I'm not going to spend a second being offended when people say ridiculously things to me. So when you read that chapter, Know When to Surrender, what I learned from it is that all leaders, and I have said out loud that I am a leader and I am not backing down. I'm moving forward. I'm the tip of the spear and I'm not going to stop, right? So when you're a leader throughout the history of time, there comes time for leaders to surrender their movement, their motion, to retreat so that they can live. If John F. Kennedy would have been able to retreat, but he could not surrender, then what would happen is he would have lived. But there's sometimes you can't surrender, and hopefully we're never in that position. But there comes a time where if you want to live and you're going to be killed, you have to surrender. And you know, the examples in the, I'm not going to do it justice. Read the 48 Laws of Power, read Know When to Surrender. And there comes a time in your life where if you want to continue living, you better run. You better get the hell out of there. That doesn't mean you're quitting. That means it's time for you to surrender now. Surrender, give up now. So Nelson Mandela, there's a perfect example. Nelson Mandela had to surrender to prison for years. He got out, he was president. He was the president when he got out. So there may be a time in my life where I have to surrender and go to whatever, because there's people who are going to kill me and I can't stop. So you know, knowing that what I've read already, then there may be a time. I'm just telling you guys up front, there may be a time. You know, we're not going to stop. Trust me, we're not going to stop under any conditions. However, you know, if you have just, and here's a good example, if the couple people who were tailing me, if they cornered me, I would have to run or have a shootout, and I don't want to have a shootout. That's not what I'm down for. You know, I will if I'm cornered, but you should try to live and move to another day. You know, how much good do I do if I'm in a jail cell or I'm dead for the people who are relying on leadership to change this BS system? It won't do us any good if I'm dead. It won't do us any good if I have to run away to another country to live, right? That won't do us any good. So we have to fight the fight until the fight is won. With that being said, read the 48 Laws of Power and you'll have a better understanding of my thinking. And so that's all I'm sharing with you guys now. That's all I'm sharing with you guys now. So, I did lose my tail. There was someone tailing me. And by the way, that might not have been someone tailing me. That could have been someone, as you guys know, a lot of people support what we do here. And so that could have been just someone who wanted to meet me, see me, have a picture. Could have been a multitude of things. But at the same time, there's a better way to reach me than following me. I have the tail on my dash cam. I have the tails on my dash cam. So I will show you guys who that was. It's just a bitch to take my dash cam out and then do it again. And then to do it again. So there's all those things. Yeah, people are going to track me no matter what I do, but I'm not afraid of them. I just don't want to get cornered and have to have a shootout. That's not what I want. I don't want that. You know, I don't want to ever have to do violence to another person that's outside of a legal arena. I don't ever want to have a street fist fight, not ever. I never do. You know, the reason I tell cops that I could whoop them if they didn't have the badge and gun on is because they're so used to being tough guys with a badge and a gun. It's almost like Chad Goo right now. You know, Chad Goo's been running around pushing people around for 2 decades without anybody being able to resist him. He's going to find out real quick what it's like to face a man in a legal arena. And then he's going to find out that he's not that tough. He's strong for sure. Tough? Nope. I'm going to rattle his brain. In a legal arena, in a fair place where there's a referee, so that if he gets hurt or I get hurt, there's someone to stop that. You know, the barbarianism, you know, I know my bravado, but I have that bravado because that's who I am as a person. And I'm not going to back down from the fight. Who do you want to send to Washington? Some soft limp dick? Or do you want to send a guy that's going to say, I'm going to fight? What do you want? Who do you want as your leader? Who do you want to lead? You want some guys like, oh, Uncle Sam, could we please change this? Or do you want someone's going to come in there and go, we're changing it? The people want change. You want someone who's going to come in there and say, I'm recording every bill that I sign? Or do you want someone who's going to be in there, oh, we'll leave the cameras out for the bills? What do you want? Do you want total transparency? Or do you want some soft lip dick? What do you really want? You know, do you want someone who's going to come in hard? Or do you want a wussy? So far, every person we elect, Republican or Democrat, they work against us. They work against the people. They work against transparency. They work against justice. They sign off bills that allow the police agency to be the dictator of the body camera. Republicans and Democrats both signed on the bills in Arizona, HB 2319 and SB 1300. Those two bills in Arizona, those are approved. Who are they approved by? By Republicans and Democrats. You want someone to go in there and go, oh, please, guys, let's not give the cops all the body cam footage. Or do you want someone who's coming in there and say, you can do that and I'm going to expose you. I'm going to show everybody that you voted for that. So that's what we're looking at. Wow, this has been a really long live. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time, but thank you for coming along the ride for me. I think I'm good. I've lost all my tails. There was only 2 people, and they were, I think, maybe one of them was a fan or whatever, wanted to be a friend. So, oh, this guy's out in the road with his lawnmower. So I think we're probably safe. We're probably pretty safe here. I'm almost back to my Airbnb. I'm gonna have to get some food at some time tonight, but I'm just gonna eat the chicken I bought in the fridge. And that's what I'm gonna do. So we're almost there. Just a little bit more here. I'm speeding through here a little bit just so that if any hills are behind me, they have to pop and catch up. Not that one. One more. We're almost there. Is that frickin' media? Did I see frickin' media in the room just now? Okay. There's nobody on us now. We're good. There's nobody on us now. We should be good. Okie dokie, pokey smoky. All right, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you to you guys for coming along on the ride with me. Work Lion, thank you, my brother. Thank you for sticking along this ride with me, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you all for sticking with me. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Without you guys, there's no spear. I'm the tip. You guys are the weight that makes it possible to puncture the beast, that it's going to change this system. So I'm super grateful. Thank you guys for staying along with me. Work Lion, God bless you, brother. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate all the moderators, the tribe, Beastmaster. Thank you, guys. If you haven't picked up a trifold, please go buy yourself a $25 trifold. It's worth it. Get one for every car if you can. It'll help me and it helps you too. So I want to say thank you just one more time. And just remember one thing. Under any circumstances, no matter what occurs, we don't stop. We don't stop. We fight for justice for James Sheets until those people are arrested. That was the most emotional thing I've been through in so long, picking up his flowers. It was crushing. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. We don't stop. Later, guys.